We're live.
Let's see, we're live. Fuck it.
Let me
I
share it
guess
out,
we
man.
I guess we better put up a little something, huh? I'm sure this is gonna get ugly pretty quick.
Well, shit.
Probably gonna get ugly pretty quick. Nah, I gotta figure out a way to. I gotta figure a way to stay up.
You work today, right?
Yeah, man. I got up this morning and worked,
That sucks.
but I told all those guys at work that I was gonna cook them some barbecue. I was like, I had my mom made up this morning. I was like, I'm gonna get off, man. I'm gonna get home and start the pit up, and I'm gonna cook. I'm taking them a pork butt and a brisket.
Are
I'm
you off
cooking.
tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm off, dude. Tomorrow's my fatigue day. Hence the name. It's my
Yeah.
fatigue day special.
Dude, you should have done it. You should have started yesterday morning. That way you could rest tonight.
Fuck that. That's not how I live, Simon. I live on the edge. I still hear that train.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anybody
man.
else?
I don't see nobody. It's kind of a pop up thing.
Yeah.
It might just be us sitting here bullshitting. I don't know.
No, that's fine. Hold on, let
Let's see.
me put this on Facebook real quick. There's Judge Webb.
There's Judge. I even dropped the link tonight. I ain't even scared. So, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Where is? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, this is just this little popping in. I'm just trying to stay awake, so y'all can say whatever y'all want.
What? Oh, there it is.
Troy, what's up, Troy? I know it's Saturday night, so probably everybody's out doing things. I don't get to do that kind of stuff. Worked 87 hours this week, dude.
Shoot, man.
Terry, are you sharing this?
Yeah, I put it on the TDO
What's up,
chat.
Chris?
I'm gonna put it in the. I'm gonna put it on my community page.
Yeah, we'll see who comes through. Like I said, it was unannounced anything. Christy said she was going to go in and take a nap because she knows I'm going to fall asleep. I was like, man, fuck that. I'm going to get. I'm going to go live then. I don't really have no real friends in the real world, but I got YouTube friends. They'll keep me awake.
Oh, that's not working. Okay. Ethan, there you go.
Chris, I dropped the link, man. I got 10 people up here, man. Come on. If you want to get up here, I'll drop it again. Chris always brings some spice. He can keep me awake.
Spiciness. That was the Discord.
Got a little speed UTV. Everybody's like, "Are you on speed?" Yeah, I got a speed koozie. What I missed this week, Simon? I ain't seen y'all since Tuesday, man.
Well, I didn't shoot when I went off on Tuesday night. I didn't get back on live until tonight. Earlier, I was Eddie Devil Dog.
Oh
Yeah, I stayed off of Facebook quite a bit most of the week.
And I ain't been in the TDO chat. I feel guilty, man. I try to drop like something, like miss y'all or something, but
I saw your little video earlier when you put the meat on your smoker.
yeah, I see. Lance was like, "Did somebody call Randy out?" But this is for. I took that little video and I sent to the guys at work because they were all telling me, they were like, "When you get off, man, you're not gonna fucking want to do shit, dude. You're gonna go to sleep."
Yeah, that's what
I was like, "Watch me, watch me. I'm about this shit." Everybody at work's like pretty much like. I had a dude fucking tell me, lift that foot up right there, lift that foot up, and I picked my boot up, and he was like, "Get off the gas, you son of a bitch! You don't know how to cook that good." I was like, "All right, I ain't even gonna say nothing else. Like, you know what?
Well, that guy can see that.
I can bring you some fucking brisket Monday. I'll bring y'all a pulled pork butt, some Martin's potato rolls, and a brisket, and I'll bring that shit. I'm gonna cook all this and vacuum seal it and put it in the sous vide until Monday morning when I leave.
Right. Yeah.
So I'll put it in the ice chest, take it over there, put all that shit on the table, and say, "Here, rock and roll."
Make sure the guy eats last.
What's
Hey,
up,
Chuck.
Chuck? What's up, Chuck? What you got going on?
He's quiet. Oh, he's gone.
I had to get my mic close to me.
And you, I know Chuck's down. He's down for an all-nighter, ain't you, Chuck?
Maybe.
He can't.
What's up, Simon and Randy?
What's up, dude?
I'll be right back.
Hello, chat. There's a lot of you in there, too many to say hello, so hello, chat.
Say your classic line, Chuck. You know how to address everybody. You know how to address everybody at one time.
Hey, man, I gotta get you in my headphones. There we are. I had you still on monitor, and I could barely hear you.
Can you hear me?
I got you now, big boy.
Then shout it out, Chuck. You know your classic line, man. Everybody waits for it every time you jump on. Say it, dude.
Yeah, I got my pink team Fire Cup shirt on, but I'm wearing this to protect it.
Well, what you got going on? You got some splashing happening or what?
Well, I just don't want to get it dirty, you know. Pink is quick to get dirty,
Yeah.
just like white, or really any light colors.
Put you some of these on, Chuck. Get you some Liberties, man.
I'm thinking about it, buddy.
They don't get dirty. They do get dirty, but
Well, I ain't worried about that shit. I'm
just
worried
brush
about
off- just brush off the
I'm
crumbs.
worried about my t-shirts.
Just brush off the crumbs.
I just stand up and do that, and the dog takes care of the vacuuming.
Yeah. I'm off tomorrow for the first time in 13 days, man.
Hot
What's
dog.
up, Drew?
So, talk to you. I've been looking at my videos on my barbecue channel. Okay.
All right, I'm back.
And I've done 3 gumbo videos. Right?
Yeah.
So, what I'm thinking, I want to do a number 4 before I do my 5, because 5's going to be the big one and the final one that I do. So somehow I would like to do a collab with you.
With me?
Yeah, because you and I have been joking around about the gumbos for so long.
Shit, I think I got a bottle. I got 1 jar of Uncle Larry's in the refrigerator. I mean, not the refrigerator, the cabinet, the pantry.
What's up, Guggen?
I've got 3 jars and 1 jar of the gravy. And I plan on doing a 2-jar cook, possibly.
I'm rocking Kyle's tonight.
Yeah,
I'm being selfish and rocking mine. There he is.
What's up?
What's up, Che Dog?
I'm rocking the Niner barbecue.
There you go.
Self-glossing. I can respect that.
Behind me, I hung my favorite towel, which is the panty towel. I got a panty towel from Lance. And I got that next to my Niners barbecue towel.
Did he put it on for you, or did he send it clean?
Huh?
Did he wear it for a little while? Or did he send it clean?
Well, see, I bought a bunch of stuff from him. I sent him two t-shirts from my oldest boy, which are like, pup tents because he's such a big boy. I mean, he make you look small, Simon.
Well, I wear 3X, so I ain't that
Oh,
small.
yeah, well, he wears 9X, so what do you
9X.
think?
Golly, three of me.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Golly,
So, I got the panties on one and Niners on the other.
that's some big pennies.
Yeah.
I didn't know, man. I thought that after the fucking full alphabet, it started going into the Greek alphabet. Oh, that's hurricanes, huh?
Yeah, really.
I wear a
But,
Zeta, a Zeta size.
he worries me about his weight and all. He's having problems with his legs. I mean, holy crap, his legs are twice the size of mine. My two
I
legs.
got a.
Go ahead, Rand.
Oh no, I was answering NBL's question. I got 2 briskets and 2 pork butts on there.
Oh,
A
nice.
little something.
Yeah, a little snack.
Man, Christy went to Kroger's and she found the pork butts were like 97 cents a pound,
Golly.
and I think the briskets were like $1.74 a pound or something.
Yeah, you can't pass that up.
Well, here the pork butts are like almost $2 a pound. So it's like they're pricey over here.
No, Googie.
But she went to Uncle Steve's house. She went to Uncle Steve's house the other day and picked up. I had to order that instead of shipping, she just drove to Uncle Steve's house. And he told her, he was like, go to the Kroger's down the street from my house. They got a lot of meat on sale. And I sent her some money. I think she bought like $480 worth of fucking meat, ribs, all kinds of shit. Just
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram.
yeah, she posted it somewhere.
Now was that Steve's van?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did it look like a rape van, or was it just a regular?
Exactly like that.
Fucking
Yeah.
Steve.
It
Man.
has free rubs on the site.
I fucking love Steve, but man, he's got some dark secrets, man. That's what.
Steve's the man, dude. Steve's the man.
Yeah.
He hooked me up, dude. He hooked me up.
He is the man. I could
Because
stuff.
you cooked with it before?
No, I cook with nothing but his stuff for
Yeah.
shakes or anything like that.
So anyhow, back to my Gumbo 4. What I'm thinking about, here's a I don't know if you can see it.
It's too bright.
Yeah. Anyhow, it's a knife. Okay.
Looked like a box.
Well, inside this box is a special knife.
Special knife.
Yeah, and what that special knife does, it shucks oysters.
Instructor.
So that's a hint for number 4. I plan on doing a seafood gumbo number 4.
With oysters in it.
Oysters, clams, and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, there you go.
Oyster knife. I
Yeah.
feel like Russ. I fucking turn around and I just grab anything that's fucking there. I swear to God, Russ
Matter of fact, mine's still in the box, still got the plastic wrapped around it. I mean, I just got it in the mail today. But, yeah, I plan on doing clams, oysters, mussels,
So seafood gumbo.
yeah, shrimp. I got to try
That's
it.
cool.
I got to find, some lobster.
There we go.
There you go.
This-
Hey,
This
Chuck.
is a-
Chuck,
this
have
is a
you?
knife.
I'm sorry.
This is a. I shuck an oyster with this motherfucker all day long.
You don't want to do that.
I got a smaller version.
Oh shit! Chuck got
What's up,
that
Al?
fucking. Chuck got that fucking. Chuck's about to chop up some dust with that motherfucker.
Well, I'm not going to say what it's been chopping up, but we'll just leave it at that.
Shit.
No wonder you're up all night.
Yeah.
I don't need no gummies.
Hey, Chuck, have you done clams and mussels before? Have you?
No.
Oh yeah, watch a video on it because there's a process to it. Yeah.
Oh, believe me, I go to school, and when I say I go to school, I watch videos out the
Okay.
what?
I'm just saying there is a process to it, you know, to open it the right way and all that
Right.
shit.
Well, see, I got this new pots and pans that I got. I got a. It's not a very big steamer, but it's got a. It's like a double boiler, but it's a steamer.
Right.
So I plan on doing, the shrimp in that, the clams and the mussels, and then the oysters. I plan on shucking and doing them on the barbecue.
Nice.
Get some smoked oysters.
I think his chewy's just kicked in.
Uh-huh.
It's like you ran out of gas, Chuck.
Yeah. You just stop. Hey,
Thinking-
Chuck, take that razor blade out of that cardboard and chop you up something, man. Get a little bit quicker.
Yeah, really.
When's the last time you did some good cocaine, Chuck?
I've
Good.
never done good cocaine. It's always been cut with that damn baby powder or whatever.
Oh, shit.
That's
Yeah,
what Hunter Biden had. He had that fucking shit stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking cake batter.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
You got to get closer to Mexico, buddy.
The guy that I usually got it from, I used to, well, I'm going to tell him myself, so I'm going to keep quiet.
You can't.
But-
you can't.
But
no-
huh?
There's no FBI in the chat tonight. They went to bed at 9.
Yeah. but they're still monitoring. But I used to get, some 8 balls here and there. That's all, And I'm sure that he had the good shit, and then they cut it down, and then I wound up with the cut down shit.
Well, yeah, you gotta make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta step up.
Oh, believe me, I paid high dollar for that shit.
I'd kill a motherfucker for less.
For sure. If I ain't getting no scammer, don't waste my time.
Well, see, the bad thing about it was I was hyperthyroid, so the shit really didn't do no good. All it did was really clear my sinuses.
Yeah, see, the shifter show can take a left turn at 18 minutes to 12. No big deal, man. We can talk about anything on this show. This is a
Well, I try to behave myself now because I
You
can
do-
get stupid at
You
times.
do not.
I've always noticed that fucking pig behind you got some dilated ass pupils. That motherfucker knows where the scama's at.
Yeah,
The
really.
cow looks worried.
I mean,
He
look
looks
at
like
the
a-
cow. The cow's bigger than the pig.
It looks like the cow's being fucking fisted.
Of course, then again, you look at the nose on the cow and the nose on the pig, and you tell me. But
They made a
I
movie- they
was
made a
on
movie.
your live, I think, Simon. Didn't I behave myself?
When we let me see, you were on my live 3 weeks ago, maybe.
I don't know.
It's been a while. It's been a while because last week it was just 2 hours, real quick, and it was mostly Russ and myself.
Yeah.
and
You put the link out there, and I said, well, I don't
yeah,
really want to, but what the hell?
yeah. But yeah, I mean, if it's early enough, I'll just drop the link if I see a nice
Yeah.
reply in the chat, So
But I try to behave myself because there's times that I really acted stupid, and I felt bad about it because I go back and watch the lives, and
yeah, but Chris don't feel bad about it.
I'm
I ain't even tripping. We could play music. We could talk about cocaine,
Oh, you're not gonna,
pussy,
you're not gonna
whatever.
do that?
Yeah, this is y'all keeping me awake. Is all this is. I'm being selfish right now.
Well,
I
I'll be on
invited
for
my
like
YouTube
4
homies.
beers because that's all I have left.
Oh shit! You need to make a trip to the store.
Yeah.
We're gonna be on for a while. I just put 2 briskets and 2 pork butts on at 8 o'clock, dude. I got at least until.
oh,
I got a while, dude.
you'll be up all damn night.
Maybe not. Christy went in there to take a nap.
I'll be getting up tomorrow morning and doing videos with my son, and you'll still be cooking.
So Mike,
What's going on, guys?
So, Mike.
we started talking about cocaine. Mike jumped right on. Like, who needs the ball? Who needs the ball?
Is that Mike Apple?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's Mike Happen.
It's like happening right now. Yeah.
St. Louis boys. Talk to them St. Louis boys. Sir. Yep.
All right, Dark Lord, no big deal.
Okay.
Storm up.
All right, Dark. Hope you feel better, buddy. See you later.
Man, I know I've been slacking on my YouTube channel, social media, fucking hanging out, dude. It's rough. I worked 94 hours last week and then 87 this week. Putting in
dude,
fucking work, man.
we understand. Okay, don't worry about that crap.
It would be nice if you could have done a live stream on Thursday or something. I'm just saying.
Thursday?
It's dead on Thursday, right?
After, yeah, especially after Tuesday, it just fucking dies down. It's like, you get the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, you guys, and then it fucking dies down. It's like, Jesus Christ, there's nothing live,
Well, you could watch Trumpet Master tonight.
Oh, pay-per-view? Yeah. Yeah.
Better have a big screen TV for that fucking forehead.
He actually had Russ on tonight.
I got to back out. My stuff's lagging so bad.
Okay.
All right.
See ya.
Later, bro. Yeah. I'll drop the link if you want to come back in.
Go fucking shut down the crackhead's internet. That's what it is.
He's just got to scroll up the chat a little bit because you don't put it in there quite a bit.
Calm down, Chuck. I put it twice.
Right?
3 times, maybe.
You can just pin it to the top of your post, so if you want.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that shit, Simon. Christy's in there asleep. I don't know how to fucking pin shit.
It ain't hard.
See,
If I know how to do it, you can do it, buddy.
Drop it in the chat, but you have to do it on YouTube. Go to
on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah. And then click on those 3 little dots.
I got it.
Got it? All right.
I got it. If Chuck can do it, I can do it. That's all I need to hear. If Chuck can do it. What's up, Chef?
That's his man card right
Hey,
there.
Chef, I liked your video you did last night. It explained a lot of what the hell was going on. Congrats,
Man, dude,
brother.
I've been slacking on watching videos too. I watched Sal's video the other day. And I've watched, I think, Russ's The Hamburger in Paradise. I think I've been on since then, man.
That's been that was last week. All that was last week, I think.
Yeah.
Dude, every day fucking.
Who the
Every
heck
day
was
words
it?
together.
Somebody else did a cheeseburger in paradise. Was it Greg from Ballistic Burgers?
I don't know.
I don't know. Somebody else did that also.
Probably 30 years ago.
Anytime, brother. Anytime. But yeah, I pretty much caught up on everybody's videos that they've done.
I can tell you where fucking Weld 1333A is in the fucking top of Unit C, but I can't tell you who did what on what day. That's what I do. I get, but from 11 to 11:30, I get lunch, and I go and get in my car and I fucking turn on YouTube and I try to watch a video during lunch, and that's pretty much it. And like that's the only social media I've been able to fuck with. Y'all may see
Right.
me on fucking Facebook or something like. If it says active, it's because I went on there and checked my messages real quick and it got off. But most of the time I'm texting Christy, so it'll say I'm active on Facebook. Other than that, dude, I'm fuck, man. This shit sucks.
Well, the only thing I really see from it is Instagram because I don't do Facebook.
Man, I ain't even looked at fucking Instagram in a while.
Wow, Johnny Mags. I'm looking up your videos there. Your question there, Chuck. Johnny Mags did a fucking cheeseburger. How to make a cheeseburger in paradise 3 years ago,
Really?
and then someone did one 13 years ago, and then Russ did one a month ago or a week ago.
Did
Yeah.
ballistic burgers or whatever do one?
I don't know. Grillin' Dude, Mike from Grillin' Dude did one.
Right.
I don't know about Ballistic. You'll have to check that out.
Who in the hell was live last night? I was watching, and Triple B actually came on.
Drunken Chef. It was during Drunken Chef's live last night.
Yeah, that's right. Good to see he's still alive and up and doing things.
Well, he's like Randy. All he does is work.
Yeah, exactly. That and family.
Yep.
Where he's at too, man. If you don't have that Starlink fucking shit, dude, it's almost impossible to catch a signal to do anything.
Yeah, well, see, he goes out to the rigs and he spends what, a couple 3 weeks, and then he comes home for a week.
Who's this we're talking about?
Triple B Barbecue.
Triple B.
Mike.
Oh, does Russ crawl on his live streams too?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Where is Russ? I didn't even text a link to Russ.
Well,
Probably
he was
should.
on with Trumpet Monster earlier tonight on his live, and I think it was done for the night.
Yeah.
Probably. I ain't gonna
Matter
fuck
of
with-
fact, not long ago they
Oh,
got
Buck Joe.
off.
Go Buck Joe.
Joe.
Yep.
Nah, tomorrow Joe's got a busy day, dude. That's a weekend for him. He's always
Or
working.
Cindy.
Cindy.
Yeah, I haven't seen Joe in a couple. He must be busy with everything because
Yep.
he's trying to get that brick and mortar now too.
Yeah, he was on my live on Tuesday for a bit, or was he on Randy's? I can't remember.
You
You did my
tonight.
live for me.
Yeah.
You did my live for me Monday night. So
Okay.
I jumped on Tuesday. Fucking Monday night, man. I couldn't even jump on.
Dude, that feels
I
like
had
so
a
long
storm
ago.
roll through here.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I had a storm roll through here, and fucking our internet was down and on and off, and
Yeah.
yeah, it was hell. Christy kept resetting the router and shit. Just I'd get like a couple minutes of internet, and it would go back off again.
Yeah, she told us that
Yeah,
it was real spotty that night.
I had to reset my modem today. My TV, it would either cut off or come on when it wanted. And then I went and reset the modem. I called Xfinity. And they said, oh, well, you need an update. Well, I said, well, update the damn thing. And they
Your
did.
scrotum? Is that what you said, Chuck?
No, the modem.
Oh, Yeah, you're right about that.
No, the scrotum got scratched.
Every once in a while, I got it. Yeah, every once in a while, I got to update that scrotum. Unless you got a modem in your scrotum, huh?
No, see, I got a modem, and then I got my Wi-Fi up here on top of the computer.
Yeah,
And
my modem, and my Wi-Fi is all integrated together, one device.
yeah.
But it covers the whole house, so I'm good.
Well, see, the bad thing about it is my Wi-Fi's right there, and right behind me, or to my right, is the
The modem.
yeah, the set for the TVs and all.
How many gerbils do you have running in those little carousels to make the energy for your house? Sorry.
I went from gerbils to squirrels because they put out a lot more power.
They do.
Damn! Don't let Christy hear this shit. She got a soft spot for it.
Squirrels preach.
Hey, what's the weather up there by y'all and shit? I know Chris, you're up there a little bit, but I think next week, dude, it's supposed to be like the lows are in like the fucking high 60s, and then the highs are in like the 80s over here in Texas.
Right
Yeah.
now in Maryland, I'm looking at 60 and clear.
Chris is wearing a sweater, I think, too, right?
Yeah, I got it's well, I'm in my garage. I got the heater. I had the heater on earlier, but it is 60 here. But anyway, this week up until Friday is we're pushing like low 80s. So this is like our last fucking hot week of the fucking year. So it's gonna be I'm gonna be doing some fucking painting outside. You know, everything you can't do this time of year unless it's this hot. You know.
Right.
Yeah, they're taking away our cool down shacks next week, like the end of next week. Pretty much next week is the last time we're gonna have our cool down shelters because they said we're not gonna need them no more.
Well,
That's
it went from 14 hot to just hot.
It's fucking crazy. We're like we would die down there where you are right now, Randy. But it's like they're taking down your cool shacks because it's only going to be 90, you know, versus 100.
Dude, that shit.
You know, fuck.
But it gets 40 here and we're dying, you know?
yeah.
Oh yeah. As soon as it hits 60, bro, I'm gonna be fucking bundled up, Carhartt jacket, beanie.
Ooh. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, because we'll get
I forgot there is a fucking Canelo fight tonight, huh? That's probably where a lot of people are.
Yep.
Yeah, it's supposed right now we are in like a slight heat wave. The highs are going to be in the upper 70s, low 80s this week. And the lows are in the upper 50s, low 60s.
Who's got the Canelo fight tonight? Nobody has it.
No.
I was about to say put a fucking phone on it and I'll add it on the screen and we'll watch it together. Fucking, I'll plagiarize the shit out of it.
It might be.
So DJ played a movie on his live like 2 days ago, and YouTube took him down. Like boom, killed his live. So they're on it real quick. So it probably wouldn't last a couple of minutes.
Well,
Wait.
shit.
YouTube shut him down?
Yeah, shut down the stream.
Damn, they're not playing around no more, are they?
Simon, how long did he get into the stream before they shut it down?
5 minutes or so.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Now I know, I think it was who? Big Al or Rick? They were playing music a couple months ago. And they warned him a couple times, and then they finally just shut him down.
I don't remember, but Al played music on his last live, but he said he wasn't gonna keep it up on YouTube. He was just gonna get deleted or put it private.
Yeah.
But so because he was playing music on that night, it went from 96 to currently 81 degrees temperature here in San Antonio.
That's crazy.
NBL's got it
So
there,
who's-
Randy, if you go up a couple.
Yeah, NBL has, but I don't think NBL will go live.
Yeah. Do they fuck with you a lot, Chris, when you play music, or you just delete the live?
You know, well, I did that live stream about a month or so ago. That's the
Right.
first one I've done in like 3 years. And I was asking throughout the live stream, I was like, are you guys still here? Did they shut me down? Because, you know,
You stayed out the whole night.
but yeah, no, I don't know how long I stayed, but I deleted it, but I'm surprised they actually let me go that long. Usually, you know, in the past, they would shut me down. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, George was playing music New Year's Eve the whole night, and they stayed on the whole night, but he got a bunch of copyright strikes, you know. So he
Yeah, I
just-
know, because his wife was doing the DJing, and
right. But he deleted that live, so it didn't really matter to him. You know?
Well, it's like, you know, I mean, you do a live stream. It's like, I don't know. Everyone has their own goals with YouTube, but, you know, like live stream, I was never monetized, so it didn't matter for me. Everything I did was fun. You know, like live
Right.
streams, it would just be a hangout, and it was for fun. And it didn't matter if I was fucking copyrighted, because I wasn't monetized anyway, you know. So
right.
I guess where you are in your YouTube adventure, it does matter. It you know, it didn't matter to me.
Now my
Yeah.
my oldest son, he's doing a Kick. He's on Kick, and he's playing with a couple friends, and he's playing music and all, and they don't care.
I didn't realize Kick was still around.
Yeah, well, he's on it right now. He's playing with a couple of his friends. They're doing Fortnite.
Yeah, if you ever catch me playing Fortnite, I will go to Kick for sure.
Exactly. I mean, you know, that's why so many people are leaving YouTube, because of the bullcrap. I mean, a lot of people left. What the heck was that one? I don't want to. Was it Twitch?
Twitch is another streaming service.
A lot of people were doing that, and then they started cracking down, and they came back to YouTube, and now YouTube's
you don't
cracking
use-
down.
Chuck, you don't use TikTok?
I don't have TikTok, sir.
You should get on TikTok and start doing that NPC shit where you fucking act like the you seen that shit before?
What's NPC?
The NPC, what does it stand for, Simon?
Non-player character.
Oh, NPC.
Yeah, if you go on TikTok and you do that shit, like that bitch fucking Pinky Doll makes like 10K a day.
She
Well,
only has a couple million followers, so
There's a lot of them on there.
Shit,
on
Chuck would have
TikTok.
fucking 30 million followers his first time he fucking got on there. It's just
well,
thing
well,
for the roses.
you need 1,000 subscribers to go live, so you need to get that out first.
No.
I'll subscribe to you, Chuck. That way I give you one
I
subscriber.
didn't know. I didn't know Twitter changed accounts. They're X now.
Yeah, they're called X now. In fact, I don't
But I'm telling you, how many people would watch Chuck NPC? Honestly, yeah, I would watch it.
So NPC is playing a video game?
well, it's the characters in the background of a video game because they're usually just like they're like robots. They're pretty much mindless, right?
Can you share a screen? Can you pull up Pinky Doll and I'll share the screen?
Hold on, let me look it up.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Chuck, you would make fucking so much money, bro. You might even not even want to be on YouTube no more. You could just do your NPC on fucking. What's up, Laura?
Hey,
just do
Laura,
your
how
NPC.
you doing, girl?
Hey, Laura.
On Twitter, not on Twitter, on fucking
TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can fix this. Right.
Hey, it's so cringy. It's so cringy that people watch it. You know what I mean? Like, you get like 5,000 people watching somebody. They're being so fucking cringy.
Hey, Lance, how you doing, buddy?
Lance and Love.
Lance is over there right now. That's why he's not on my live right now, because he's doing NPC on fucking goddamn TikTok.
Yeah, he doing
So,
Popeyes.
jerking off on NPC? Or like, what are they?
I mean,
what do you do?
You don't. So it's like you pretend to be. You know, like if you ever put on like a video game and you see how. I mean, I don't really know how to explain it, dude. Like you ever turn on a video game, but you like got to select a character. You know how they're all like on the screen, like moving.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they do that. They like make a watch.
They're posing with their knives and weapons and all that.
Watch
shit.
this shit. Watch this shit. I'll let you see it.
Hi guys, it's your girl Pinky Doll. Yes, yes, yes. Ice cream so good. Yo, y'all better stop because this is not a secret
I
anymore.
don't even want to
I am
comment
the
on
queen
what's
of the
happening there.
NPC, and that's on God. Yeah, y'all can be mad, say what you want, twist the story, whatever what, it doesn't matter, okay? Because how many of you people can
I'm gonna
say,
find another
I
video.
have put a hustle out here, and now my people about to get paid too? How many of you? I put a lot of people on, and that's on God. So y'all just mad because now
Let me
people
find
don't
another
need to
video.
watch your
I
stuff,
don't know.
buy your
Find her
stuff,
live when she
read
does
your
it.
book, you
That's Pinky.
She's the one that like created this shit. Dude,
Oh,
she
really?
makes $10,000 a day, bro. And like people send her like so you gotta buy like gifts. Like say I wanna, you know how YouTube does super chats?
Yeah.
You buy a gift. You buy a gift. Let me $5, $2, $50, whatever. You send it to her, and like that's the only time she says anything. Like she fucking, like, oh, thanks for the gleezy. Oh, thanks for the fucking roses. Oh, things like, and that's like her shout out to you or whatever.
All right, sorry
Simon
about that. I hit the wrong button. Be right back.
I knew you did. I knew you'd
What
be
the
back.
fuck?
Thanks, Simon. You made me second in charge now.
49.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's man, it's so cringy. It's so cringy. But that bitch is making $10,000 a day, bro.
She is for the next 2 years, and then she'll be on a corner, doing blowjobs for fucking cheeseburgers.
Yeah,
They enjoy it well.
yeah. But still, I mean, fucking give me 2 years of making $10,000 a day. I'm done.
Right?
I'll make a new account.
All right, I got it.
You got another
Yeah.
one?
All right,
This is it.
slay home, 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 slay
That's all
home,
she does.
slay home, slay home, slay home, fire, gang gang, balloon, killer. What is the noise again? Wonk 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 wonk, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang. Gang gang, yes 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 yes, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang. Ice cream so good, gang gang, gang gang, gang gang.
Dude, I bet
Ice cream
dudes
so
are
good,
jerking
gang gang. Balloon,
every day.
balloon, balloon. Gang gang, fire fire, gang gang.
Look at that damn
tell you, I
hearts
like you.
going up the right side there.
Gang gang, gang gang. Zombie Galaxy, I got your name. Wow, a letter give for you. Fire, cake, slay.
What's up with that fucking? What's up with that fucking hair dryer or that hair straightener she has, and she pops fucking popcorn?
I don't know. They all do it. They all hold that curling iron with a kernel in it so it pops. I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah. Hey, just think, dude. These are the people that are going to be voting for our president, bro.
Yeah, they can find the voting booth.
Yeah, the two old
Hey,
farts that are going to be running.
This is what I'm saying, Chuck. If you don't get on this NPC trend now, bro, I can just see you just fucking gang. I can't even make my mouth do that shit.
He's got
Dude, get on there, Chuck. You fucking
Come
Yeah,
on.
but I need to
Dumbo.
get a hair. I need to get a hair straightener or whatever to do the.
Hey, she's not the only one, dude. She's not the only
They
one.
all
Like,
do it.
she's the one that created it. There's fucking thousands of people out there that are doing that shit. What's up, RM Car?
Car.
Long time no see, homie.
What's up, Kent?
What's up,
Did
kid?
she start TikTok or
Nah, that's just
Just-
her thing.
just a
That's,
fad?
she's the trendsetter of that trend, basically.
Dude, to me, this is the fucking most foolish thing I've ever seen in my life, dude. And there's
Exactly,
so many
Mike.
people doing it.
Exactly.
The most foolish thing is the people sending her those gifts, which is the
Unbelievable.
money. That's more foolish than her doing all that. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's getting paid.
Every time she changes, every time she says gang gang, that means somebody sent her a $5 gang thing, and that's all she's doing is doing shouts out to her. You see how fast she was doing them? That's money. That's just fucking crazy, bro. I can't believe it. And I watch people that aren't even as famous as her. Like there may be 400 people, and they're still getting all that fucking money, dude.
Wow.
If I want to see stupid people send money to somebody, I'll watch Chud's live.
Now, see,
He's more,
Chuck, that's something you need to
he's more
save for your
relatable.
TikTok video.
Amazing.
Yeah. You never seen that
Come on,
before,
Chris, you gotta
Chris?
do it, man.
Oh, I have seen Chud. Yeah.
No, I'm saying you never
I
seen.
only watched them because because of the experience.
No, I'm talking about that TikTok shit. You never seen
Oh no.
that before?
I don't know. No.
Come on, Chris, you gotta do it,
Yeah,
man.
that's fucking horrible.
No. Man. I'm fucking
I
54.
agree.
Don't watch
I
that
agree.
shit.
My son was doing a few things on TikTok, and I went on there and watched him. But other than that, that's it. That's the last time I've been on, and that's been half a year now.
Although I've seen less and less of that trend on TikTok now. I really don't see them doing it anymore. But I must have just like that.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, like
I like watching the yoga. I like watching the bitches do yoga.
Yeah.
Malcolm, he's saying something about TikTok now, and there's a couple others. I think Heath.
A lot of the barbecue guys have TikToks,
Yeah.
including me.
Yeah.
I really don't use it for anything.
I don't want to see them do yoga. But they got the.
Come on, you want
They
to
got
see
the-
Joe?
I don't want to see Joe do yoga. He's got a camel toe already. I don't need to see him do yoga.
He's got a camel toe on his belly button. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
the front butts are at it again.
But Malcolm and Heath, you know, there's some big boys.
Oh, Tyler's working like a dog too, man.
Huh?
No, they were asking about Tyler.
Who asked about Tyler?
NBL. The last
Oh,
one.
Tyler. Yeah, no, that motherfucker's bowed up like a pregnant midget, just like me, dude. Like we're both fucking.
Now you're not working on the same site, right?
Nah, he's in Florida.
Oh, okay.
We talk on the phone a lot, dude. But I'm just saying, like, he don't have time for this shit right now.
Right.
Yeah, it's rough, man. When you're in our industry, this is a busy time of the year, and then it kind of slacks off a little bit, and then Christmas hits, and then fucking January and February, another turnaround season. We're kind of seasonal.
How late are you staying on?
Me?
Yeah.
24 hours.
I don't know. Fucking shit. It's only 11. I barely put this briskets on at 8.
I'm out of beer. I'm gonna make a drink. I'll be back.
Come on, Chris, you good? Gang.
Hey, Randy, go. Fire cups.
Fire cups.
Uncle Steve. Gator shake.
Do a barbecue NPC?
Yeah.
Fucking. I need some wood in this fire, man. Nice split. Chuck, if you don't start doing that challenge, man, I'm gonna be fucking upset, man.
I don't know, dude. I can't.
Yeah, see that?
I don't know.
See that?
Oh man, you need to put yourself on full screen, man.
You are all invited. You are all invited to the barbecue.
What are you drinking, Chuck?
Got 42 beers and 2 briskets and 2 pork butts.
So
You know how
42
it is.
divided by 4.
This went out not
Like-
too long ago.
Oh shit! You know what? I gotta go inside and get some more cigarettes.
All right.
Gang, Marlboros, Budweiser, TDO.
See, that could be your thing right there.
TFC.
Chuck, that wasn't funny.
That's Team Fire Cups.
Oh fuck! See, I thought you were saying.
All right, anything you want to start?
See, I'm keeping Anthony alive there, dude.
Chuck's gonna be gumbo.
Yeah, really. I mean, you know. All right, come on, get back in.
There you go.
Focus, bitch.
It looked like some lips popped up there for a second, huh?
Oh, you just disappeared, Chuck. You're gone.
This damn bullshit.
You're in the pit.
Gonna have to go back to my non-green screen shit and
Don't take it off now, Chuck. We're gonna see them. We're gonna see them fucking. Them prostitutes.
no, I
tied
was
up.
going to show you the T-shirt. You know,
Send them a picture. A sexy picture.
but I am going to reach down here and get another beer. Ugh.
I know
Yeah.
if Chuck takes that green screen off right now, there's some young lady tied up against the fucking bedpost over there with a gag ball in her mouth.
That's upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Well, if that was true, I'd be upstairs. I wouldn't be on live.
Yeah. What are you doing down?
There you go.
There you go.
Much better. Just do that, Chuck. It's better.
Chuck, did you get rid of your police scanner or what?
No, I still got that out in the kitchen.
I thought you had it by your chair right there.
No, I can have one here at chair.
We're doing pretty good, RM.
Right
She's,
there.
She's
There
the
it
glue
is.
that holds. She's the glue that holds all this shit together while I'm out there making.
I don't turn this on unless I hear a bunch of shit going on out in the kitchen. Then I gotta go and see what's going on, and I turn this one on.
What do you do? What do you do that for, Chuck? Just being nosy or just?
I was in the fire department, and then of course emergency response when I work for the state. So, you know, it's kind of in my blood.
Oh, it's just a habit, creature of habit.
Yeah, exactly.
It ain't like listening to make sure the DEA ain't fixing to come kick in your door or nothing like that.
No, I keep track of MSP and where they're at, or Howard County. You know, when they go and
Yeah.
mention my address, I go and run and hide.
Right? You flush it all this shit down the toilet now. That's it.
That and I keep the doors double locked and don't answer.
Hey, when you buy a prostitute, Chuck, I'll tell you what, just put the money in a birthday card, and if they bust you, just be like, I was giving her a birthday card. I wasn't paying her fucking for sex. I was telling her happy birthday. Works every
Nah.
time.
I got my
He said,
ex-wife.
nah.
That's all. I don't need to buy a prostitute.
I remember back in the day.
You have access to your ex-wife still?
Huh?
You have access to your ex-wife?
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
I got 2 sons by her. You know, I'll always have access to her.
I seen your son, Chuck. She must look like a hand grenade at a deli counter, huh?
Which one?
All the all the above.
Which one?
I mean, Chuck. I don't know what the hell happened to him. He got big. Steven, he's kind of like me, tall and slender. You know, Chuck's like her. She's not as big as Chuck, but she's definitely got some hip on her.
Does she have the roast beef?
Yeah.
Huh?
Sorry, nothing.
Arby's. Arby's. You ever ate at Arby's, Chuck? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I ate Arby's before.
Have you ate Arby's?
No similarities there. Nothing.
No. No roast beef hanging out the bun?
No,
Yeah.
but I will tell you the similarity is when you open the can of tuna fish. That's
Ooh.
all. That's all I gotta say.
Damn.
You should have said horseradish on the roast beef. I'd rather hear horseradish.
Ugh. Bitch, you smell like staph infection juice.
When you came home, cats were licking your mouth and all that shit.
Yeah. That's fucking rough, man. That's rough. Hey, cheers to Chuck.
Hey, brother Quentin, how you feeling, buddy?
Hey, Quint.
Isn't the link posted? Or I gotta post it again. It should be posted, huh? The pin.
I don't see it pinned, but it is posted. But
On YouTube?
That's just on my end. Yeah, I'm watching on my phone.
Yeah, it's pinned on YouTube.
I don't see it on the phone, but
I mean, it's pinned on YouTube, but I go, Streamlabs or StreamYard.
Anyway,
Anyhow,
you never can tell.
So you're cooking 2 briskets and what else? I apologize. Or
Two pork butts, 2 briskets.
2 pork butts, 2 briskets. Never done a brisket.
I've done one brisket. That's when I first started out, I've done one brisket. I didn't do a whole lot of trimming because I didn't know much about the trimming.
I trimmed these down. Made them look nice. Cut them down, got them nice and trim, whatever. But just so I can get them on the grill, my barbecue pit it'll hold like 3 12-pound briskets or 2 nice trimmed down briskets and 2 pork. You see it behind me. I mean, it ain't got a whole lot of room.
Yeah.
So
Now, go ahead.
The only place I see briskets are like Walmart, and they have good fucking ribeyes. That's where I get my ribeyes. But you get them, and I haven't got them, but I've seen them there, and I'm just intimidated. I just have a Weber fucking grill, so I really can't do one. But they look to be like damn near like 2. Are they about 2 feet long? 18 inches, 2 feet long?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's no way.
Christy
They're about-
bought these were like 12 and a half, 13-pound brisket. After I trimmed them and took the fat cap down and everything, they're probably about 7 or 8 pounds. I did kind of an aggressive trim on them just because I'm giving them away. And I'm like giving them away. I am giving them away, taking them to the guys at work. But
Sure.
Right.
That's cool, man. That's cool you're doing that.
Now you pulling all that butt.
yeah, I'm gonna put them in after they're all done. I'm gonna put everything in vacuum bags and I'm gonna put it in my sous vide.
Right.
And then Monday morning when I wake up, I'm throwing it in an ice chest and I'm taking it to work. I got some like those foil pans, so I'll bring that up there. Some Martin's potato rolls. Uncle Steve hooked me up with some Uncle Steve's sauce with no name. A bunch of cards. Tiger McCool's got some cards coming, and I'm gonna give sample packs of fire cups away to all these guys. And
Right.
I'm just gonna go in the fucking the Connex or the trailer they're in. And I'm just gonna set it all on the fucking lunch table and say, here, help yourself. If you like what you eat and you want to donate to the RXTX show, I accept donations. If you want to buy anything you taste, here's Uncle Steve's cards. Here's fire cups. So
There you go. There's
it's all It's all like a promotional thing because all these guys are from all over the place, and they chase turnarounds. So right now we're all at the same turnaround. They live in campers. They don't really have, maybe they might have like a Weber kettle or a small grill or something.
right.
So, they're all out of town. They're working the same hours I'm working. So everybody's tired. But on our days off, they want to barbecue. Shit. Don't use fucking lighter fluid. Here's a fucking fire cup.
Yeah. How
Everybody's
big
making
is your smoker there, Randy?
That's a 24-inch pipe.
So what I'm saying is, what kind of cooking area do you have by square inch or foot?
So the cooking chamber is 4 foot, a 24-inch round pipe.
Is that like a 50-gallon?
No, it's a piece of pipe I got off a job site.
Well,
It's
I realize that, but they
Yeah,
usually have like 50, 100-gallon smokers or whatever.
Yeah, honestly, I built that pit before I even knew anything about fucking building pits.
Right.
Yeah, I got that fucking piece of pipe off a job site and was like, I'm gonna build a barbecue pit out of it. Didn't even know I was building a reverse smoker at the time.
Hey, it works, right?
You got that right, it worked.
I just sent you a thumbnail for your Monday Night Live on your phone. Yeah, it might take a minute or two.
You emailed it?
Yeah, I sent you a text. I'll probably just drop it into your Facebook
Where's your stack at?
behind the right there.
Yeah, right by the fire.
It's a reverse
So
flow.
it's over the
Yeah,
fire pit.
because it's a reverse flow, so it's
Right.
it's got a plate on the bottom that makes it all the smoke and the hot air go to the
Yeah,
far
so
end
it
of
goes over and then comes back.
Oh, really? That's how that works. I never knew that. What's up?
Yeah,
man?
so what I did was I had a 6-inch piece of like Schedule 40 pipe, and I took a fucking oxyacetylene torch and I split it in half and made two, hemispheres. So that's welded to the firebox, and that goes inside the whole length of the pit from the firebox all the way through. And I got fire shooting out of that bitch. Let me go see what goes on.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Oh,
Oh, it's that wood I just put in there.
Now that's a fire.
the dragon's breath, man! Look at that.
There's another log on there.
No, you just put one in earlier.
The pit's still rocking at 275. I mean, it's between 250 and 275 no matter what. So
you
like I said,
gotta
the fire
set
goes
just
through that.
right.
You're not gonna get that pit over. I can fucking throw 3 more logs in that bitch and have the fucking fire shooting up to the carport, and it ain't gonna get more than 275 in that pit. It's just the way
Really?
the airflow runs through it. Yeah. Once it's
Wow.
up to temperature, it stays between 250 and 275. That's it. That shit will burn down and make a cold bed, and it'll go down to about 250, and it'll burn for a 250 until I throw another fucking split on there. Uh-oh, we're getting updates on the Canelo fight.
First run over.
Now, do you have any around it getting dried out? You know how some people put them inside the smoker close to the fire, and then they throw them on, or
Is there a sweet spot?
Nah, not really.
The whole
My whole pit is fucking good. Close to the
Right.
firebox, close to my whole pit. I bet if I did like a biscuit test, all the biscuits would be the same.
Really?
That's a video for you to do for your pit,
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the way it is. But no, Chuck, to answer your question, I live in Texas, bro. My fucking wood is always near the firebox, no matter where I put it in the yard.
right.
Hey, so what are
I
you?
just bought like a half a quart of wood though. I got it all stacked behind me back there. It's post oak, and then I got pecan over here.
Oh,
It's
okay,
fucking
Okay,
badass.
that's what I was going to ask you. What kind you burning?
Yeah. Hey, Randy, I'm sorry to hear about your tree.
You know, life
So
goes on.
when,
You know,
hey, we lost
hey,
another
I
tree.
got
We lost another
yeah,
tree.
yeah. I got fucking. I
It
got that
started
whole
like
tree
this and
cut
then
off.
that. Yeah.
That one that went like that, real
Yeah.
quick. Nah, I paid this crackhead to fucking cut it all up with a chainsaw, and he stacked it up in a big ass bonfire back there. But I'm still under fucking burn ban. I can't burn nothing.
Right.
As soon as the burn ban is lifted, I go back there and light that shit off, man. It's gonna be a fucking 30-foot flame. It's like an Aggie Texas A&M bonfire.
So what do you do with your pool? You have like tilapia in there and shit, or what do you do with
I
your
got
pool?
catfish. I got catfish in there, and fucking koi fish and goldfish and for like plexico or something like that.
Do you
I got all
harvest
kinds of fish.
Sorry, do you harvest anything out of there, or you just do it for fun?
Nah, it's there. I mean, fuck, I let the pool turn green. I might as well turn it into a pond, right?
Huh. No, that's cool. No, I just didn't know if you got anything out, if you ate, because a lot of, like back in the day when they had preppers and all, the prepper TV shows on National Geographic, they had these
I
motherfucking
mean,
pools, and they grow.
shit, if it got to the point, if it got to the point where I ran out of MREs and fucking ramen noodles and shit, and I needed to eat something, I'm gonna goddamn eat catfish. You bet your ass. There's some big ass catfish in there.
Wow.
I got ducks and chickens and all kinds of shit too.
That's
Can
cool.
eat all them too, huh?
I eat all the motherfuckers. I'll eat Christy squirrel. I'll fucking get the tortoise. I'll eat the tortoise.
Eat
She'll
that
hate you
turnip,
for a while too.
That's fun.
I'll eat the dogs, and then if I run out of meat and I'm still hungry, I'll eat Christy and the kids. I'll be the last one.
Randy, I see a flaw in your system. You got to stop buying three-legged dogs now, because that's one less leg you got to eat. Okay.
Yeah.
You need to get four-legged dogs, man.
I'm telling you, I'm savage. I'll eat the neighbors. I'll eat the fucking. Only the strong survive, right?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'll be the fattest motherfucker in Channelview because I just ate everybody in this bitch.
The greasy old chin, motherfuckers. Where's that motherfucker getting this greasy chin?
Yeah.
Who's he?
I can't pass a drug test no more because I ate all the crackheads.
Well, at that point, there's probably no more work for you anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't getting in no fucking chemical plant. If it's come down to eating people, there ain't no chemical plants open.
Oh, believe me, Lance, they can run quick on 3 legs.
Yeah, that fucking dog we have with 3 legs is just as fast as the one with 4 legs. Yeah, he's fast.
The one
Let
with
me go
4
get
legs
some-
fill up.
Let me go. Yeah, she's all right now. Let me go get my other pack of cigarettes real quick. We'll be back.
All right.
Especially if they're scared. I heard that one.
Farm car. I can hunt the geese from my front porch.
Now, is geese as greasy as they say?
Don't know.
Don't know.
But at that point, I don't think you'll care.
I feel like Chuck might fucking.
I got cigarettes right here too, so I ain't got to go far for them either. They're right on top of my beer.
I smoke. It's funny, Randy. I smoke like a fucking fiend when I'm on live streams. Regularly, I might have 2, maybe 3 an hour. But if I'm on the live stream, it's like every fucking 10 minutes I'm smoking.
Wow, Cypress.
You know what I've been fucking with? Do you have those things up there by where you're at? It's called ZYN, them little pouches.
I don't know what, like chewing tobacco?
It's kind of like that, but you don't have to spit it out or nothing. It's a little white pouch, and it's got nicotine in it. You put it in just like you're chewing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they come in like a little disc.
Yeah, it's a little pouch.
I never knew.
Yeah.
to look for them.
Hey,
It's
those
not
motherfuckers work, man.
It's just the, you know, the live
Inside the plant, you're not fucking smoking cigarettes. You're not dipping. You're not doing shit. So
Oh, you
if
can
you want
dip it, huh?
nicotine, nah, it's zero tobacco.
Wow.
People still dip, but
Of course.
you got to be hardcore. You got to be one of the motherfuckers that don't spit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Put in a dip of snuff and fucking don't spit. If you
Swallow
walk
it.
around with a spit bottle, safety people will fucking get on your ass.
When I worked for the state, I had a guy that I know. He worked. See, I was in the Harrod County shop. He worked in the Carroll County shop. Jim was his name. He used to take like almost a whole pouch and stuff it in his damn jaw, and he'd be sitting there just going to town on that shit.
Yeah, I don't know about that Levi Garrett and fucking shit like that. I ain't chewing that shit.
He used to do beach nut.
I'll tell you what, dude, I had a fucking straight nicotine fit on the motherfucker today on the radio, dude. He was every bit of a cocksucking son of a bitch. I'm on the mic like, fuck you. I'm probably gonna hear something about it Monday when I go back to work, because I might have got a little inappropriate on the fucking radio today, but
Hey, do they have a recording of it?
it's hard to say.
Deny everything.
No, they knew it was me. I was like, motherfucker, you. They knew it was me. And dude fucking refuses.
My name is Randy, and go fuck yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not allowed to take. So we're not allowed to take buses. There are probably 20 buses on this fucking project, and they got us like special shuttles. They got us 2 special shuttles for like inspection, and those guys are supposed to drive us back and forth. And anyway, that motherfucker, every time I called, he was over an hour late to come pick me up, and I needed to be up at the front so I could do paperwork. So I took off walking on foot, and I was letting him have it the whole way. Every time I think about it, I'd be like,
How big are these?
motherfucker, I'm walking.
Sorry, go ahead.
Nah, I'm done. I've already came home and vented to Christy about it. I'm done now.
How big are these plants that you work at? Are they like a mile long, or like, I mean, how big are these things?
Shit. The one that I'm in right now, bro, is fucking, to walk from one side or the other, it may take you 2 hours.
Really?
Fuck, it's a city.
Wow.
Yeah. It's far.
Yeah, those plants aren't no joke.
From my unit to the front where my car's parked and the offices where I, do my reports and shit, there he is. It takes me to walk there, it may take me 30 minutes.
There it is.
There's that stranger we were talking about earlier.
No, I didn't know you was going live, man. I just happened to. I was watching. I don't know, Amazon Prime or one of them, and I just clicked on YouTube to see what was going on. I seen Randy Shifter live. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I figured you were done when you were on trumpet, so I figured.
Yeah, I was on trumpets earlier.
Nope, we lost Chris.
Having a hankering for a live show, man. Then I see Randy's on. Like,
I gotta,
go in here and bust this one wide open.
There he is.
I got a fatigue day tomorrow, Russ, so I'm fucking barbecuing and I gotta have a way to stay awake.
You got work
If I sit out here
tomorrow,
all quiet,
or is tomorrow an off day?
No, tomorrow's my 13-day fatigue day.
So you're off.
I'm off, yeah.
Okay.
But he's cooking briskets tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got 2 brisket and 2 butts on.
Stop playing with it, Chris.
I hear you.
When Russ came on, all the volume went out. I couldn't hear shit.
Oh, I see. It's Russ's fault.
Fucking Russ.
Am I too loud?
No, we're good.
Oh, fucking-
I
Let me go grab a beer. Grab it.
We're just picking on you, buddy.
Well, you better get up earlier than that, then.
yeah, right. What you got going on behind you over there, Russ? You put all your hats on a fucking rack back there, or what?
Yeah, I bought a rack system to hang all that and get it off this top shelf so I can make room for other stuff.
Shit, I got so many hats stacked up on the shelf next to me. I need 3 of those.
Yeah, I try to take care of my hats without them. You know, I hate stacking them on top of each other, but I do have a lot of them doubled up, but they're just
Right.
hanging there. They're fine.
Well, they're still
Chuck, do
folded
you have
up.
a cowboy hat, Chuck? Chuck, do you have a cowboy hat?
Not yet.
You have a cowboy hat?
Not yet.
You gotta get on that, man. You gotta get on that.
Yep.
I gotta get a black one because good guys wear black.
Well, we're in the fall. You have to wear black hats now anyway. In Texas.
Yeah.
You gotta get one of them fucking rolled up fucking ministry. Look like ministry.
No.
Hold that front down. What's been up, Russ? What did I miss on your end, bro? I seen last time I talked to you was Tuesday on Simon's, and you had just done the cheeseburger in paradise.
Yeah, you ain't missed nothing, man. I was gonna go shoot a video this week. Instead, I did it here, and I just took my phone. I made a short out of it and a reel for Facebook. That's all I've done.
All right, Laura, you get to bed, lady, and we'll see you later.
All right, Laura.
Oh, there's my girlfriend.
I got the lazy.
Hi, Randy.
Hello. How are you?
I hate people.
She just got off work. She texted me earlier. Let's see what she said. She was at work when she texted us. What was that? I swear to the good Lord, people are fucking stupid. That's what she said.
Oh, we know that.
Well, yeah, I could have told her that. All right, you just figuring that out? Jeez.
What?
I'm like, people being
like,
stupid. I said, yeah, you just figuring that out?
Oh, I know.
You know-
people are stupid.
My little girl told me the other day, she said I was picking on her for whatever reason. She told me my mouth is tired of saying words, so I'm not gonna answer you no more. I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Man cam.
Smokeless tobacco.
Yeah, instead of getting these little cans,
Right.
big old can, this is like 14 of these for about $2 more.
This is
Damn.
fresh.
Dang, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
Is it like long cut or what?
That's fine.
It's kind of like Copenhagen at fine cut.
Okay.
That's what I've did for years, Copenhagen, but it's very similar enough to where I can have no problem with it.
Just a pinch between your cheek and gum.
Shit. I just
How
spit
many-
that
how many
crap
cans-
all over my damn keyboard and everything.
I'm gonna ask how long that jar keeps. How many tins like would you dip a day, Russ?
About two a day. It
Oh,
won't
really?
last long.
So that tub will last you a couple weeks.
About 7 days.
Ooh. Okay.
That
Yeah.
big can will last you 7 days.
Dang.
Yeah. That 2 cans a day, that's equivalent to 14 of the regular cans.
Wow.
So I
Have you
I do
tried?
2 a
Have
day,
you tried that
7
ZYN
days.
shit, Russ?
Huh?
Have you tried that ZYN shit? It's like a little fucking white pouch. It's like a. I don't
Randy
know.
bought Dawkins fucking
I
CON.
never would quit dipping Copenhagen. I don't care how bad things got. I just wouldn't, man. Nothing else replaced it. Why does these things keep popping up? Must be all that Copenhagen I got in my keyboard. But or snuff. But at any rate, Derek had this over there at his house one day. And he said, man, you ought to try this. He goes, you might decide you like this as you know, it might get you where you got to spend so much on Copenhagen. So I took a dip. I'm like, damn. I said, I had tried a lot of snuffs trying to get off Copenhagen, trying to save money. I said, I've never had nothing this similar that I can do it, no problem. It ain't the strongest Copenhagen, so therefore I'll probably dip more of it. but it tastes about the same. It's about the same feel. I'm like, yeah, I've been dipping this for a while now, at least 6, 7, 8 months. So I'm good.
Yeah, man. I dipped for a long time, man. But I always dip pouches, man. That's what I always Copenhagen pouches.
This has a can that came in it too. I haven't opened it, as you can tell, but it's got a can that's got like a metal top, but like an, if I remember right, it has an eagle or something on the lid, just to fill up a can with or whatever, which I got plenty of these.
Oh,
I never
so
could.
you
I never could fucking. I never could
Good one,
get
Mike.
my teeth and shit, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that ain't never bothered me, man. I've been dipping Copenhagen since I was probably 19 or 20
Right.
and just brush the shit out of them is all I know.
I started dipping when we worked offshore because when we were offshore, when the blue lights came on, that means we hit gas and there was no flames on that rig.
Yeah.
And you have a nicotine fluid, you'll learn how to dip Copenhagen. But
Well, my dumb ass, man, I didn't do Copenhagen. I didn't smoke or nothing until I was like 19 years old because I was into surfing and scuba diving. Last thing I want to do was burn my freaking lungs.
Right.
And anyway, I started smoking. And only because a good buddy of mine did. Next thing you know, we're both smoking. And I'm about a year into it and I'm freaking hooked. I'm like, God dang it, why did I do that? So I started dipping to get off cigarettes. I did not want the smoke in my lungs because of everything I enjoyed. I just didn't want to do it. So I started dipping. Then I was dipping in smoking, like, oh shit, now I'm doing both. And
yeah,
little by little, I got off the cigarettes and never looked back after that. But neither one of them's any good.
Yeah.
so
It is
Russ,
what it
you've been dipping that tub for a few months now.
Huh?
You've been dipping that shit for a few months now. You just fill your cans with it, your tins.
I've been dipping for shit since I was like.
No, I'm
You talking
sorry.
about this brand?
Yeah,
About
that
6 or
tub.
7, maybe 8 months.
Oh,
But
okay.
that's
You
the
just fill
first
it.
time I ever bought it in a tub.
Oh,
We normally get it 10
sleeves.
rolls to a
okay.
sleeve.
Okay.
But I had my wife works on a convenience store. I said, order those tubs because you can get 14 cans worth instead of 10 cans for about the same price.
All
So
right.
that's 4 extra cans you're looking at, So
Yeah,
I used to do
yeah, they
Copenhagen.
save on the packaging when they do the big tub, so that's why they get a little bit better discount.
with that, and they ain't got to come up with a bunch of cans. They just
Right.
got this one little plastic tub, and they're done
Right.
with it. There is a lid in there for a can. I think that's all it is. Let me open it up and see if I can find that lid.
I used to do a Copenhagen stuff, and
Yeah,
there was like every few years you'd get like a year or 6 months that it was like fucking dry. It could be the newest shit out there, but it was
That's because they put Copenhagen in the fucking cardboard fucking cans.
well, yeah, but
That's why you gotta check the date on
it
them.
really depends on where
Well,
you
even
live.
the
I have here in
even the good
Mississippi,
dates
we
you get.
always got it very fresh, and they used to date it like from one week to the next.
Yeah,
They still date it, but it lasts a lot longer now because they got tighter fitting lids and stuff like that. But I have been in other states, man. That stuff was freaking is like crap growing in it. It was so old,
Slaughter.
You ever seen you remember the old skull cans that were cardboard, but the outside of them was a metal ring, and it
Yeah,
had
that's
the
the way Copenhagen is.
yeah. So we had a dog laid puppies underneath our trailer one time when I was a kid, and my dad fucking sent me underneath there to get the puppies, and one of the puppies had that fucking skull ring. Like when it was little, it got it around it somehow, and that dog when it got bigger, that thing was crushing it. And my dad cut it off, and we kept that dog, and we named it Skull. That was a good fucking dog, man.
Yeah,
Turned out to be a good dog.
there's snuff all over this can, but anyway, there's a can that it came with. Let me go ahead and get it out of there.
Refillable can.
Yeah, refillable, but like I said, the ones I got you can refill in. But
Yep.
You gonna keep it in the freezer, Russ, or what?
No, it ain't gonna last that long.
You should you should dry age it or whatever it is that you do. Dehydrate it.
Freeze dry.
Y'all remember?
Freeze
Y'all
dry.
ever seen the powder snuff?
Yeah.
Them used to hit that fucking bump of that fucking snuff. That
Yep.
powdered tobacco.
Yeah.
Sweet Garrett. I've done it. That's the one them old women used to dip and have a yellow stain on their tongue.
Yeah, I've never seen nobody but old women do that shit. I don't know what it was.
But then they would sniff that like a bump.
Yeah, like a bump. Fucking snuff.
I remember that in cowboy movies and shit.
Yeah, it's like a yellow powder. They call it. It's Sweet Garrett snuff is what it is, and it comes in a can about that big around and about that tall, with a little metal lid, and it's like a yellow powder.
My grandma's sister used to fucking take it and pour some on that lid and fucking hit her a bump off that lid and fucking put it back in her pocket.
There, you can see the lid better now. The lid and the can.
Yeah. Chuck, you gonna start dipping Copenhagen, Chuck?
Nope.
Fuck, Chuck.
You ain't cool. You ain't cool unless you're dipping cans.
I'll be smoking my cheap.
If you ain't started by now, then don't start. I
Yeah.
gotta tell you, hell, you older
I
than I am.
started when I was about 12 years old smoking, so
And
I'm
I gotta
sick.
have my nicotine.
I'm 66 now, so that's a lot of years.
Damn.
Yeah, like I said, I can't have cigarettes and snuff and some of these plants. So I get that ZYN. They're like little nicotine pouches. They're pretty good
Right.
though, man. They're pretty stout.
You doing the swallow kind?
Yeah, you don't even have to spit or nothing.
Yeah.
Just
Well, you
fucking-
can still spit, but if you don't, you can still swallow.
this just I don't know. It just releases it through your lip, I guess. It just absorbs into your skin. I don't know how to explain it. That shit it takes the edge off.
Gets in your bloodstream.
Yeah, when I'm ready to cuss a motherfucker, I pull that can out of my back pocket and put it in, put a pouch in or whatever. And
You're all nice. Yeah, it's like those Snickers commercials.
yeah,
I haven't used that brand, but I have done those pouches before. I've run out of snuff, and I worked with a female. She was another pipe welding foreman in the pipe shop. God, she goes, "What's wrong?" I said, "I forgot to stop by the store and get an extra can of snuff. I'm gonna run out." Son of a bitch. She goes, "I got some of these." It'd be them little packets. I don't know what brand it was. I can't remember, but it was tobacco, and I said, "All right, appreciate it." She give me a couple when I need it, or one or whatever.
what happened, Simon? Put you on solo.
Yeah, these Mississippi girls, they dip snuff.
Right.
I'll just start the fight.
Yeah.
It just started, or that's the end of it?
So round 7.
Oh wow.
Is Lance? Yeah, there is. I guess Lance got his computer issues settled the other day on last weekend's lives. He was trying to come on somebody's live, and it
Oh.
wouldn't letting him.
Yeah,
I
that's
was wondering if he got it fixed.
Yeah, his computer updated, I think, and it messed up his mics or something.
Yeah, did he get it going? Or do you know?
It's hard to say with Lance.
Well, guys, I'm going to hop off here because I've got an early morning, and my son and I got to get some recording done. He's got a game with his son at 11, so we got to be done by then. So y'all have a good evening.
Night, Chuck.
Chat. Love y'all. You take care.
You
Same,
said back to back.
same as you guys. And I'll see you later.
Adios, Chuck.
Later,
Hey,
Chuck.
I'll see you on TikTok later, Chuck.
Yeah, he said he had to reset it back to factory. Oh, he's gonna be getting bugged daily now to update his computer. It's gonna want to update all the way up to where he was at. That's weird.
Yeah,
that
Chuck's gonna do that. Chuck's gonna do that shit on TikTok, Russ. You know, where they act like robots or whatever, that NPC challenge shit.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Yeah, Chuck's gonna do it. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Next time we see Chuck driving on a brand new
What
car.
is that on TikTok?
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, I don't TikTok no more. I TikTok for about 4 months. Said screw TikTok. I was into it.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's a horrible thing that's going on. I guess it's on its way out now. Like it was a trend for a little while. I guess it's on the way out. A bitch makes fucking $10,000 a day doing that stupid shit.
Chuck said, "No, I'm not."
I
He's
hope
on
it's on its way out. It has just all but destroyed YouTube because they let it. They didn't have to let it, but they have pushed them shorts and everything so much to where long form is no longer significant, and it's just like hurt everybody. What the
Shit,
hell
I
are
got
you
a train
doing?
coming.
Wake up,
What's Longhorn?
huh?
What's Longhorn?
Long form content.
Oh, long form. Long
Put you on
form.
mute real quick. I got a train coming.
What train?
Yeah, long form is it's all but I mean it's hurt it bad. Everybody's seen it. Anybody that's been on YouTube for any amount of time.
I heard they were doing something, and I heard this probably 2 months ago, that they were limiting, I don't know if it was TikTok or fucking whatever type shit like that, but they were limiting how many swipes you could do to like 2,000 a day. And of course, I heard this, and I heard they were, because I've seen YouTube shorts, and I'll flip up, and I'll probably do it for a half an hour, and see, I don't know, in a half an hour, I don't know how many fucking shorts you'll see on YouTube. Do the math.
30.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the thing. You can go through 200 of them and not learn a damn thing.
Yeah,
and it's like you can watch a long form content on something you want to do, and it'll teach you everything that you need to know.
Well, they're changing people's attention spans, in the
Big
country.
time.
But I not in the country, but the world. But there was this website. Anyway, they were saying they were going to limit the swipes you can do to like 2,000 a day. Only 2,000.
That's still about 2,000 too many.
2,000. I can't imagine doing this 2,000 times. I don't like doing anything this time 2,000 times.
Oh, I know, man. When I first looked at it, we
Yeah.
came back from Memphis in May, and Brian Duchamp was making these TikTok videos. He was doing all of it with phone editing and everything. I'm like, man, you into that TikTok, ain't you? Yeah, man, you already check it out. So when we got back, I checked it out. I'm like, all right, I'll do some shorts, And when I did one, I did it on. I wasn't doing them on Facebook at the time because at the time I had another company that was taking care of that. I was doing Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Same thing. I would change the music up per platform depending on what they allowed or didn't allow. But the thing about TikTok, I'm sitting there looking. I'm sitting there, like I said, with my thumb. I'm sitting there flipping through. And next thing I know, man, I'm like an hour I done wasted staring at this stupid phone, looking at freaking nonsense. I'm like, I am not going down this rabbit hole, and I didn't. Like, screw that crap.
You're a better man than I am,
that's just
man.
not for me. I mean, other people are different, I know, obviously, but it ain't for me.
That's what I do in the evenings when I'm going to bed. I'll scroll TikTok for like 30 minutes before I doze off.
Yeah.
But it's like, I've had sessions where it's been an hour or two of just swiping stupid videos.
Yeah, it's like a total waste of time, man. Because at the end of it, you might have got entertained for a few seconds from one creator and had to thumb through another 100 before something tickled your fancy. But did you learn a damn thing through any of it? No, it's just a total waste of time. You know, that's the way I see it.
Still fun watching them bitches fucking with the goddamn see-through dresses twerking and shit. You can
Yeah,
see
and
their-
they're getting millions of views just because they look good. They ain't got no talent. There ain't nothing to them other than they look good, and a bunch of horn dogs are watching them. That's all that is, man.
Yoga.
like I said before, a fucking hand grenade and a fucking deli counter. That's what their pussies look like. Fucking
I'm
meat.
just coming from a creator standpoint. When you put all your work and shit into videos, and you put all this money and effort and stuff like that, then some woman flashing whatever for a second can walk miles over what your video just did. You know what I'm saying? It's like
you
this
see
is ridiculous.
Like you see the bitches, they'll get like they'll be like, "What's in the refrigerator?" and they'll be filming, and like there's like a mirror or like a reflection of something in a fucking can, and then you can see their bald pussy, and like they're like, "What's in the refrigerator?" It's like fucking a partially split second, like you can see a little twat, and there's fucking 475,000 views on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, Randy,
Oh, I know, man. I know.
Can you send me a link to those videos?
I will from now on. I'll start sending you links.
Yeah,
It's not-
Randy will make you some of those videos for himself.
Yeah. I'll be like, "We got any pickles in here?" Oh shit, there's one.
Yeah.
Like what's in my liver?
Yeah, what's in my liberties? Gang.
Oh, that's what I forgot to put on there.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous, dude. We were talking about that shit at work today because a couple guys I work with never heard of it either. And they were disgusted. They were like, "These are the motherfuckers that are going to be voting for our president." Like, these are like, eventually it's going to be like the president gets a vote for how many TikTok likes he got. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even a voting process no more. It's going to be.
Well, it amazes me.
Yeah.
You got to remember how old I am. I'm 64. I come up from 1958 up to now, and I've seen a lot of changes. I mean, I was actually living, I was a baby, but I was living in the era where they had to censor Elvis from the waist down because of his dancing, you know?
Yeah.
And now you got these women that are basically naked all over the freaking internet. And I'm talking about Facebook and TikTok and stuff like that. We ain't talking about porn sites. We're talking about mainstream media that's just throwing it out there. It's like it blows my mind how far things have came since I've been alive. You know, it's like holy smokes. But yet, so many other things have been canceled. You know, it's like this is all screwed up.
Yeah, so we're over there on the Uncle Dickie page, you know, the Uncle Dickie show page, and you can post something that's, you know, not even that bad, like maybe something stupid.
Yeah.
Then I look on Facebook, man, there's bitches that are wearing white see-through, you can see their nipples, their cleats, everything.
Yeah.
And that shit,
Every time I open up Facebook, there's this one in particular. Let me open up Facebook. I guarantee it's in there. It's at the very top. It's probably there because I keep clicking on it, but it's called Oh Hey. Oh Hey is the name of it. It's always got some hot chick, and she ain't moving. It's not a video. It's just a chick. It changes every time I come in here, and it runs through. It's what do they call them on Facebook? It's not a video. It's not a. It's a
Reel.
photo, but it times out after a few seconds, and it flips to the next one. A story. It's stories, Facebook stories. But
yeah, that shit, they fucking put us, you know, like since we're admins, me, Christy, Dickie, Eric, you know, since we're admins, we get strikes on our page when we post something. And fucking then you can swipe down one more time or however you do it on Facebook, and there's a bitch and you can see the fucking toilet paper balls in her crotch from fucking You know, like you can
Oh,
see
I've
every
seen-
wrinkle
I've
in her
seen-
clit, and
I've even seen advertisements for women's bikinis and seen some that's like, holy crap, you can see the pubic hair on these women. You know, it's like, geez. And it's on
First of all-
Facebook, you know?
First of all, there shouldn't be pubic hair there. Second of all, you know, I agree totally. It's like, you know, they get this Lumi thing, Lumi deodorant, and they get this fat chick on there, and it's like, well, you can put Lumi in your armpits, your butt cheeks, your
Oh, yeah.
folds, your vagina. So they're selling a deodorant for these girls' stanky ass twats. It's like, come on now.
yeah,
You know, it's either one of two things. It's either fucking awesome because now there'll be no more girls with stinky ass pussies, or two, it's fucking disgusting because that's the way society's going. I don't know.
she's on there. She's on there talking about if your man nuts in you and you walk around with a greasy clunge all day, you might need to fucking spray some of this fucking.
Ugh.
It's good for like 3-4 days. It's great.
Yeah, you could just keep pumping semen in my fucking crotch hole, and then you don't even smell that bad no more.
Don't kill us, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, bitch, you smell like drainage from a staph infection, and you could just spray
Oh.
some of that.
But you know, there's a motherfucker that's gonna lick that or fuck it. You know.
Oh, there's somebody on his hands and knees right now.
Oh,
Let me eat it from the back, baby.
Praying to the.
Yeah,
Oh, stanky ass.
you taste like off. You taste like awful, but you smell good.
Papa Texas, what's up?
So
What's up, Papa? Jumped in right at the right time. We're talking about clunge.
Gonna
Yeah,
take
that's
my
just
COVID ass to bed. I guess DDC's got COVID. Man, you are not being here if you got COVID. What's wrong with you?
yeah. You better be wearing
We don't want that shit.
better be wearing an N95 right now, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, take your ass to Trumpet's chat with that fucking with that booty flu.
Should I put my mask on? Pardon me.
Oh man. I only got about fucking 8 hours left on this brisket, so I hope y'all are ready to stay up.
I don't think that.
8 hours. Good gracious.
I put them on at 8, so I don't got 8 hours. I put them at 8 o'clock.
I got
Everything
like-
right now is at 140 degrees.
Sorry. Are you gonna bring them there tomorrow, Randy, or Monday?
Not Monday.
Oh, okay, so do you wrap them and just keep them wrapped until Monday, or?
I'm gonna vacuum seal them and put them in my sous vide, like at 150 degrees, and just let them sous vide until I get ready to take on to work Monday morning. I leave from here like 4 o'clock in the morning, so
Oh shit, that's cool.
yeah.
That don't screw the texture going that long at such a low temperature. I'm just asking because I've never done it.
I never had a problem.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the bark ain't as crunchy as it would be if you took it
Well,
out of
no.
an oven or toaster oven or something.
Yeah.
You should.
I don't like a real tough bark, to be honest with you. I want that meat just to be like meat candy when it, just dissolves.
Yeah. I'll probably wait till like I said, everything in the pit right now is like right at 140. I just checked it. And then, when the briskets gets about, like 165, I'll full boat them for a little while. Let everything get to about 200 degrees and then pull it and sous vide it and just let it sous vide out for 12 hours or whatever.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was thinking for the lesbians that work there, you should bring some of that tilapia from your pool.
We ain't got no lesbian. Well, I mean, probably do. There's somebody, dude. Somebody's fucking really promoting their shit, dude. Because in every porta potty it says OnlyFans and it has her link.
Oh,
So
no.
somebody's out there trying to hustle that fucking. She probably got some of that fucking deodorant. Been working all day in a fucking chemical plant.
The Lumi, yeah.
Yeah. If you can stand the smell of this porta potty, you can stand the smell of me. Like that's her look. Punch phrase. There's some beast out there, bro. There's some beast on this turnaround.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Carol.
What's up,
Yeah,
Miss Carol?
my youngest son is up there in Philadelphia again right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's his last trip. He worked all week and left Thursday afternoon, drove all the way up to Evergreen, Alabama, then got there last night, Friday night, about 9:30 my time. So
Shit, I think
his
Derek's
time.
fucking. I think Derek's doing more than me, man. He put a post on Facebook today. He was already at 92 hours, and he's
Yeah,
still got to work tomorrow.
He's getting all he can get, man. Getting all he can get. And I know now, it's like, God, man, you know, he's been my camera guy all these years. Well, 7 or 8 years. And now it's like, I don't want to bother him because I know how it is to come in from work and like, shit, I got to help daddy shoot a video, you know.
Yeah.
But I already told him, I said, dude, all I got to do, I got to load my shit up and bring it back to Mississippi. He don't want to give up that old hickory. He don't want me to take back a lot of stuff that's already over there that he uses on a regular basis, you know. So
Yeah, I
he's
see
like, no, we'll do it after work. If you're all right with that, I'm like, yeah, I'm all right with it. You know,
I seen that shit on Facebook. He said he's 92 hours deep on a Saturday, and he still got Sunday to go. I was like, shit. I worked a full 7 days, and I had 94 and a half hours, and I was beat, man. There ain't no fucking way my daddy's gonna come talk me into fucking filming a video.
That's what I'm saying. And so I didn't even shoot one this week, man. I'm sitting there, I'm like shit, I already got all these wings thawed out. So they were partially frozen. I put 2 more packs back in the freezer. I says, you know what? I said, I think I'm going to go out there and fire up the pizza oven and cook these wings in a cast iron skillet on the pizza oven. I'm just going to use my phone. I did a short for YouTube for whatever that's worth, but I'd already made mainly I did it for Facebook Reel because I can make money on it there. Post it on Facebook, post it on YouTube. That was it. So there you go. That's all I'm doing this week.
That's them jalapeno wings you made?
Yeah. The jalapeno, candied jalapeno wings.
Candied jalapenos, yeah.
Yeah, the glaze from PSCs. They were good. They were real good. Joanna brought what was left. We had 6 little, I don't know if it was flats or drumettes, but there were 6 left. She took them into work next day. She had to take them. Like, damn, these are good. Like, yeah, I know. I should have made all the wings and did them all with that flavor. There's still plenty of sauce in there to do that many, you know.
I agree. I agree, Papa. So first part of your question is Christy's taking a nap now because she knows I'm not going to last this long. And we do need to get Russ to Uncle Steve's over here in February.
Is she going to take over the pit later tonight or what?
Well, she's going to come out here and wake me up every fucking 45 minutes and throw a split in.
Yeah, okay.
That's what she told me. She was like, I know you're not going to. I've been up since fucking 4 o'clock this morning.
God dang.
And I done worked the whole 14-hour day, and now I'm out here barbecuing, drinking beer.
You're going to be up all night babysitting that. Are you doing it on y'all set?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you'll be up all night. You're not going to be worth flip. You're going to sleep all day once this is over with. I'm talking about once that rest of your day, you're gonna probably sleep and crash until it's time to go to work again Monday.
I got like a clock in my head, so I'll be up if I'm not still awake at 4 o'clock in the morning. What I probably would be, but we'll see.
Saying. It's gonna screw your routine up, so you're probably gonna have to sleep extra early tomorrow just to make up for all the time you're gonna lose tonight.
Well, okay, like Monday, well, not Monday night, this Monday, because Simon took over, but Tuesday night I was up till 11, woke up at 4 o'clock. So my body's used to only getting like 4 or 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get yelled at all the time. Like, you need to get rest. You need to get rest because
I did that shit for years, man. I did. I worked 2 full-time jobs, and that's the only reason it wasn't from staying up on live on YouTube because we didn't do all that back then. It was from working 2 full-time jobs and dragging my butt in at the house 10:30, 11 o'clock at night and had to be at work the next morning. at 7 o'clock. You know, I can't just go right to bed. You got to get showered. You got to eat. I was lucky if I went to bed at 1 o'clock a.m., turn right around and be there at 7. Nowadays, that time is at 6, but back then it was at 7. You know, about
Joe.
5 hours sleep a night.
There he is.
Joe, what are you doing awake right now, Joe? You got to be at work in the morning to sell fucking barbacoa. I was going to send Joe a link, but I figured for sure he wouldn't come through.
Well, the link's at the top of your chat. That's how I found it.
Yeah, it is now. It is now. Joe and Cindy can come in if they want to.
Yeah, it was up there when I came in. That's how I came in.
Yeah, it's different kind of show tonight. I didn't advertise it. I didn't have it planned. Nobody knows it was on. So I sent it to the TDO chat, and Simon jumped in, and I was like, fuck it. If it's just me and you, Simon, tonight bullshitting, like I said, I don't care if it stays on YouTube. If I got to take it down, you can say, I ain't going to say this word. We've been doing pretty good for an hour and 50 minutes now. I'm not going to ruin that.
Yeah, well, I run it now.
Yeah.
It's like, hush your mouth.
Hush. If Christy was out here, she'd already be fucking kicking me under the table like, shut up, you dumb motherfucker. See, Christy wakes up the same time I do. She actually wakes up like 10 minutes earlier than me. And she makes my lunch and everything.
What's up, Jeff?
And then I go to work, and she usually sits there and reads. She'll sit there and read her books or her Kindle or whatever until it's time to get her son ready to go to school. And then, you know, she goes and does her dogs and everything, and then she comes home and fucking does house shit. So she actually stays up a little longer than me. So I feel bad for her. Like, I come in there and I see her asleep on the chair or something. Like, I ain't gonna fuck with her. Shit, I know I'm tired. She got to be tired. I mean, I may be doing more physical labor at work and shit than she is, but I know she's been awake that long.
Hell, that's like every night I'm in here watching something, and Trent opens the door. I'm going to bed. All right, I can wait an hour. An hour later, I walk in there. She's on her tablet, listening to music or playing a game or something. I always beat her to sleep, even though she goes to bed an hour early. She's a night owl, but you know. But she gets up in the morning. She's been having to get up a little bit earlier to go pick up a guy she works with. His car is on the blink. He lives down near Gulfport. I'm like, God. So that is totally out of your way. I said, it's not your freaking problem. But she works for a guy. I get it. You know, it's like, whatever. But
Christy reads like fucking 3 books a week, and she's the only person I know that can read a book, put it down, pick up a book, and read another book. Like, she reads 3 books all at the same time, and we'll have the TV on. She'll be reading her Kindle and talking to me at the same time. Like, are you watching any of this shit? Like, yeah, I'm watching the news, I'm reading, and I'm talking to you. Like,
damn.
You must use both sides of your brain.
She must, because I can't concentrate on but one thing at a time, man.
Yeah.
I've tried.
Same way here, man.
Somebody be talking to me, and all of a sudden something gets my attention. Let's say an email or something. Like, yeah, really? Okay. You didn't hear a damn word I said, did you? Oh, I'm sorry. No, what'd you say? You know,
If somebody's talking to me, and I'm reading a text message, I don't hear what they say.
what is that?
You know what I mean?
So confused.
You said?
No, you ain't getting it.
Wait a minute.
No.
I want to see the box.
Jerk something out of my hand again.
What is a Charleston Chew? Let me see it.
See?
Charleston Chew is a candy bar, huh?
I want to show everybody. My God.
Charleston Chews used to come in a long plastic wrapper about a foot long.
Yeah.
Those
But these
are
are-
mayonnaise.
I've never heard of them. These
Oh,
are
yeah.
vanilla.
Marshmallow and chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now. Did somebody tell you to do this? Chocolate does not do worth a
But it's
shit.
over there. It's covered over.
It's gonna make a big mess.
I'm gonna try it. Okay. Who washes the freaking pans?
Look,
Who washes?
you
the
washes the pans.
All right.
But before you screw them all up, it'd be so much better just to let me eat them, and
Fuck you, bitch.
before they get ruined.
Yeah, just let me eat one.
Well, no,
Let me
seriously,
let me have
most of
most
the
of that.
things done with chocolate, it don't do well. So we'll see.
Yeah, they have like a regular nougat, and then they have strawberry for Charleston chews.
Let's turn the damn thing on.
The best thing is to freeze them.
Guys,
You freeze them,
I
then
already
you
did the
pack
most
them up.
tonight.
Okay. Yeah, you did. Okay.
Watch out about the punch.
All right. Well, I mean, I do want one before you vet. I'll do them all. I'd just like to taste one.
You
Just
never had Charleston chew before?
never even heard of it before.
Really?
Wow.
And those are old school. Those are like Chico sticks.
Exactly.
Man,
Hey,
I'm telling
hey,
you, where I
Chico
grew up,
sticks.
my God, look how little that thing is.
Well, they weren't that little. Those are
My
the minis.
gummies are bigger than that.
Those are the minis.
Here's two of them.
Oh, she gave me two of them. All right. I got dip right now. I can't partake, but I
Yeah.
will.
Those look
I mean,
like
You're being nice.
those
You
look
got
like
two.
those look like the fucking like Christie's squirrel shits. Yeah, those Chico sticks, man. That's like a Butterfinger with no chocolate on it. Them
Oh, I
motherfuckers-
love Chico sticks, but I've
Yeah.
seriously never heard of these ever.
I've never heard of Chico sticks.
Really? Shoot.
Yeah, they're round, maybe 5/8 in diameter, and they're about that long, or
Yeah.
used to be. They have like coconut and
Peanut.
it's
It-
hard
it
to
tastes- to
describe.
me, to
Peanut
me, it
butter
tastes like a
type, almost
Butterfinger.
like a peanut
Yeah.
butter log type taste, but it's different. It's good. I love them.
Oh yeah,
Hard to
Charleston
explain
chews
the
I had
flavor,
as a
really.
kid 40 fucking years ago. I was eating Charleston chews. I was eating 40 years ago.
Yeah, that's something. We never had them when I was growing up. Like in the stores, all the candy and stuff. I don't remember.
I can't say that I've ever had a Charleston chew, but I've heard of them before.
Okay.
Never heard of them ever.
I heard it because of the commercials. They were on
I
TV.
told
when
her
they
to
were
buy some of the Mary Janes and let me sprinkle some Cajun seasoning on them. That and some Skittles.
Did you ever make your boiled peanuts, Russ?
Now, I was eating some the other night on a lot.
Oh yeah,
Not on video. I didn't. No.
Hey, Lewis.
Trina bought enough to fill a big old pot up, and I did them. Shit, I boiled them for like 3 hours and let them soak for freaking 5 or 6 hours.
I seen your buddy, Stell Cracker did that too. He made fucking Cajun.
He released that video about the time that I did them, but I didn't do a video. I wanted to. Keith Jenkins was gonna come down. Was gonna do it, and he shifted gears on me. Said he couldn't make it. Sent me the seasoning, which I got right down here, to do them myself. Whew.
Yeah, I
never-
watched the first part of the video when he was doing that shit when he was acting like he was catching the peanuts in a fucking crawfish trap, and he had a jar of peanut butter. He's like, "You gotta bait the trap of peanut butter." I clicked off the video. I was like,
Oh, you talking about Stell Cracker?
Stell Cracker.
Yeah, stupid shit.
Yeah,
So crunchy peanut butter or smooth peanut butter?
Yeah, he
I
sent
don't
me a
know.
bag. He sent me a bag to do peanuts with, and I don't know, man. They were there. They probably still are. I got my own shit to do. I had him scheduled to come down here and do that, and he didn't. So I'm like, moving on. Sorry. That's pretty good.
Charleston Chews.
He never had it before. I can't believe that.
Never heard of them. Never seen
Even
them.
I've had Charleston chews.
Whoa.
What if you?
Here, let me touch you.
No.
Oh my God, they're real people. Yeah, that's funny. I wonder if Chrissy's ever heard of that shit. I'm about to go wake her up. I'm about to go in there and wake her up. Babe, get up, quick. You ever heard of Charleston?
I'm thinking Charleston, South Carolina is where they
Charleston
come from. So if that's the case, no wonder I've never heard of them.
What's up, Mr. Carr?
Well, I don't know if any of this is working.
It's working. You might have to turn your YouTube
Turn your
though,
YouTube down.
or pause the sound on YouTube.
Yeah, turn your YouTube sound down.
Is this working?
It's echoing.
You got the YouTube browser open also?
Sounds like a chihuahua barking.
And mine's asleep, so it's not hard.
Maybe that's better.
Oh, yeah, she's right here.
Yeah, I don't know. Mr. Carr, you ever had a Charleston chew?
No,
Have you heard of them?
Have you
I
ever
don't know
heard
what
of
that is, man.
Have you ever heard of a Charleston chew?
No, I have not.
Wow.
Me either, man. That's new.
I'm in
man.
Oklahoma.
I'm in
I'm
Texas.
in
man.
northeastern Oklahoma, man.
I'm in New England. We've had them here for fucking 90 years, 1,000 years.
I'm in fucking Channelview, Texas, man. They've been around this motherfucker forever.
Right.
That's weird that it went to you and bypassed me, because obviously they're here now because you bought them locally, but they were not here with me growing up. You know, I
Wow.
don't remember it.
Yeah, Charleston chews and those fucking all those. There were bars, the clear bars. It was like solid candy, but you couldn't break them. Like a Jolly Roger, but they were like bars.
Oh yeah.
Serious
Yeah.
lag here.
Probably
Audio. What can I do?
They weren't the small little bite-sized things. They were the whole like bars.
Man, I forgot about them. I already put a few of them in my freeze dryer.
Yeah,
I know they look like a little pipe, about that long, about that big around.
sure.
You talk about the ones that are like red, white, the red, white, and blue ones, the goddamn rocket pops or whatever.
No,
Crazy.
Jolly Ranchers made one about that long, and it's flat, and it's probably about an inch and a
Oh
half.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it's just like a Jolly Rancher, but it's a
It's
little.
a little bar about that long, real thin, but it was
Yeah.
a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
It tastes just like a Jolly Rancher. Same thing. It's just
Thin.
much bigger. You know, it's
I wonder
like
what-
a thin serving.
I wonder what like some Lucas would taste like freeze dried.
Somewhat.
What?
Lucas.
Some Lucas.
Lucas.
It's like a chamoy or
What happened to RM Carr?
Did you say chamois or shangao?
chamoy.
Chamoy, yeah. You like it's like almost like a little syringe. You just push it up and it squirts out, and you bite it off.
It's a paste.
You know what them Charleston chews taste like to me? Milk duds. That's just about what it tastes like.
Well, MBL just said that.
That's different. Similar, very similar. Got the caramel on the inside and the chocolate on the outside. They're a little
Yeah.
bit softer than a milk dud, but not much.
It's a total different texture, though.
Yeah. Well, if you're still listening, Carr, and you figure out your audio, man, come on back in.
I don't know what that's on, but she's gonna have a mess on her hands. I know what she's gonna have.
Well,
There he is.
like she said, she's gonna clean it. So
There he
This
is.
is the first time I've ever tried to do
MBL
this.
Charleston
Are you good?
chews look like milk duds. Well, not really. Milk duds are round and actually bigger. These things are tiny. They look like a miniature version of a Twix bar, but I mean little. Y'all seen it while ago.
I've never seen anything
But
that's
it does taste a lot like it to me.
You never been on a live before, RM?
No,
No?
I've got a really bad lag.
you just busted your cherry here.
Oh, yeah?
You're not lagging though.
We can
I
hear
mean,
you fine.
on your end, you're doing good.
Yeah.
Really?
Your download speed
I'm,
must.
I'm hearing a lag. No, I haven't been live. No.
Oh,
That's cool.
Are you listening through YouTube or through Spotify? I mean, through StreamYard. There's a delay. I think you're listening through YouTube then.
I think he's through StreamYard. It's the only way to access it.
Yeah.
Right, but he might have it sound on YouTube.
Oh, I don't hear the echo no more like I
No,
was.
but he's listening through
I
YouTube.
signed off and I signed back on. I don't know if that changed anything.
Now you can close YouTube completely out and watch everything on StreamYard. That way you don't
Yeah.
get feedback and everything streaming as fast as
Really?
you're able to.
You turn up your YouTube and you still be on the
Hold on
live,
a minute. Let me try that.
and then the chat's on the side over here
Your
on
free
StreamYard.
StreamYard open and close out everything else.
I just did that.
Okay.
Yeah, it all went away. You're right.
Yep, there you go.
I was getting just echoes from everywhere. Now it's gone. Yeah.
So what's your drink of choice there, sir?
That's awesome. Do what?
What's your drink of choice?
Oh, it's got a Bud Light.
Bud
Happy Tuesday because I lost my other one earlier.
There you go.
You ain't
I
got
didn't
it.
even know. I've had this laptop for about 15 years. I've never used this camera. Didn't know if the mic worked. I
You look
just
good.
clicked on Randy's link and just gave it a shot.
It works,
You
man.
look good. You sound good.
Closing that YouTube feed worked. Now everything I'm hearing is clear.
There you go.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
I think it's cool that people come on live streams that have never been on live streams before, that no one's seen each other before,
Right.
and then someone new comes on. I think that's fucking awesome.
Nah, man, I don't know anything about this. Now, as far as my barbecue, I just cook. You know, I don't know how to do shit. I just cook.
Man, I'm a backyard barbecue guy, you know, so I'm still putting up videos.
Yeah, like I've said before, I mean, this is like a virtual bar. You know what I mean? If I was sitting in a bar and y'all were all sitting around, I'd be bullshitting with y'all anyway. Just drinking beer and bullshitting.
There you
Talking
go.
about barbecue.
You know why I still tune into your show? You just like shoot up some guns and shit. That's so awesome, dude. I know you cut a lot of slack over that. I got it, right?
Yeah.
And I was raised in northeastern Oklahoma. We got firearms. We have firearms. I'm a Democrat. My father bought me my first gun when I was 10 years old. You know, we have firearms. And when you started doing that, I knew you were going to catch a bunch of slack. And I just laughed. I laughed the whole time. I thought it was so awesome.
I got one right here in my pocket.
Dude, that is so awesome.
I
It
just
took me
can't.
5 minutes to get my safe unlocked, or I'd show you a matching pair of HK9.
I can't really bust them on YouTube like I used to. When I first started,
Well, that's top.
it'll come back. It'll come back to that. I just got to be more responsible right now. I got some
Oh,
things
no,
going
I
on.
understand. I understand. I knew when you did that it was going to cause me shit, but it was awesome.
Yeah.
Were you around for the hot seat
Oh,
Oh,
not
yeah.
tonight.
when Randy was in the hot seat with Leprechaun TV?
Yeah. Allegedly that happened.
There's no proof.
Oh man. Damn, it's already after midnight. Jeez.
We have a lot of fun though on here. That's what I like. I like it when Chris comes on. You know, Simon, he's my boy. He's always going to be on. He's my co-host, and then Russ jumps in. But so welcome aboard, man. Welcome to the panel. Don't be
Thank you,
shy.
sir. Thank you. I didn't even know if this stuff worked. This is the first time I've ever tried this.
Works pretty good, man. Shit, make yourself more common, man. Come around.
I never wanted to hit that link because I didn't know if this crap even worked. When where my camera is on top of my screen, when I joined this, it lit up. There's a little tiny light up there.
Yeah.
I had no clue. Like I said, I've had this laptop for a long time.
Man, it's doing well for like what you said, 15 years?
It's old. It's probably at least 10 years old.
Yeah, the camera looks good on it to be that age.
I'm sure it's pretty dirty.
I mean, you look fine. You're not grainy or anything.
There's no lights on in this room either.
Yeah.
That pan turn back on.
All you're
Yeah.
seeing is the light off the screen.
Yeah.
I got lights and all that shit. I'm looking at a Sony ZV-E10 right now. I got a little bit of a setup going on out here.
Yeah, Randy's fancy over here.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
I have nothing here. This room is totally dark, and it's a light up the screen that you're seeing.
You can go ahead and close it.
That's
Well,
cool. At least it works.
You load it.
Well, that's only because when it drops temperature, it'll pull a little bit of vacuum.
Russ probably has a $10,000 camera pointed at him right now, though. Russ, what do you stream with? What are you on right now?
Who? Me?
Where's your camera right now? Yeah.
My camera is just the one built into this MacBook. Nothing special. I used to stream with a full-size camera right here in front of me, but I don't do that no more since I got this computer. I just open it up and I can start streaming. I ain't got to set shit up.
It looks really good, Russ. And so does your lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very nice.
it's a lot better than this older iMac that's up here. That camera sucks.
It looks very good.
All right, it's ready, Karina. Okay. Don't forget to hit the green button and close your valve.
I know. What?
You said,
What's she cooking?
Mr. RM, you said you had to open your safe to get guns out. You just got to fucking name a gun and Chris will just pick it up all of a sudden.
Wait. What gun?
Man, I got the whole safe is full.
Ooh.
I got tons of firearms, tons of them. Like I said, man, I was raised in northeastern Oklahoma. My father bought me my first firearm when I was 10 years old. You know, people look at me when they find out I'm a Democrat and I got a whole shitload of guns. And they go, "What?" And they go, "No, what do you mean, what? I got guns. I was raised here." That's the way it is.
Fine.
Yeah, I know.
That's the way it is.
Yeah.
My wife is from Peru, and they can have guns there, but they don't have the money, you know. And when I bought that matching pair of HK9s, and when they came in, it took like a year to get them. And when they came in, I brought them home, and obviously I'm very proud, right? I lay them down on the counter, and she had never held a pistol in her hand ever. And she's like 45 at the time. And she held that and she started rubbing it with her hand. And she goes, this is like, it's perfect. And I said, "Yes, ma'am." And that's why it costs so much money. She goes, this is unbelievable. So I took her, I loaded one up, took her out in the front yard. We live out in the country. Took her out in the front yard, throw the beer can out in the yard and said, "Here, just point at it and shoot." It took her about half of that clip to figure out how to work it. And I said, "That's why these things cost this much money. They're awesome." She just smiled. She just smiled. She thought that was so cool.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that's cool.
And firearms are fun. I know that a lot of bad things happen and a lot of bad people do bad things. I got that. But, you know, out here where I live, every day, you hear guns firing every day. But it's not because there's bad people. It's because people are out in their yard shooting. They're just target practicing and having fun.
That's me, gang member right here.
Yeah. I saw that shit. I was a witness.
Me too.
And it was awesome. That's why I subscribed to your channel, brother. And that's also why I unsubscribed to shit. What's his name?
Smokey Bone. Smokey.
That hat.
This motherfucker right here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Him. Look, man, I like his channel. I like it. I think he's funny. Everybody thinks he's funny. And obviously he's a good cook, right? I got that. But that whole thing just kind of turned me down. And I understand why he did it. He's got a thing happening. It's a money grab, and I got it.
He's trying to protect his interest, and I get that.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Yeah.
I unsubscribed from his channel. And it's not because I don't want to see it. It's just because I didn't I didn't agree with it on a basic level, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it.
Well,
You know,
on
I
a
got,
public in a public environment like that, it could have been handled different. Is what
it could have been handled different. I got
yeah.
in 12 minutes, I got over almost 200 fucking "you're a piece of shit" fucking DMs on Facebook. That you piece of shit, racist motherfucker. I got all that shit, and then of course, then I had other people like Al Wasserberger from Eat More Vegans called me personally and was like, "Dude, I am Jewish, and I didn't find no offense in anything you ever said." You know.
Oh man,
So-
I didn't see anything racist at all.
More
I
support
didn't see
for
that.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
Anything racist. That was no, I didn't see that. My wife is from Peru. We're in Oklahoma, so I told her that's it. When these folks here see you and they hear your Hispanic accent, you're a Mexican, and you come here to take their job. So just be ready for that. Just be prepared. They don't know. It's not their fault. They just don't know. And so I'm acute to things that are racist. I didn't hear anything racist about anything you said or done. I didn't see it.
They were
And
trying to paint that
I
picture.
did.
That's all, man. Randy
That's crap.
just like me, and the day I was born, people probably called me a racist. Look at that little racist bastard,
Yeah.
And I've just been born. It's just because of where I was born and all the
That's
stigma that's attached to it.
The way our accent sounds, the way where we're from, that stigma is never gonna fucking leave.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Absolutely.
I can't say shit.
But you know what? I was sitting there watching a show the other day, and I feel stupid. I didn't pay attention enough in school, obviously. But, everybody talks about slavery and this, that, and the other and everything. But, man, watch that freaking, I think it was on Netflix. It was a pirate movie about pirates that came from England to our Caribbean water and up the Atlantic, up the East Coast. And we were trading with England to the United States. Well, the 13 colonies, to be exact. It wasn't the United States of America. It was 13 colonies. And we were trading. They were sending ships back and forth. And these pirates started raiding all these English ships and everything. And what become a thing for the English was they were transporting slaves to America. It was the English bringing slaves here to do all the work in the tobacco farms and what else?
Yeah, that's
tobacco
true.
and something else, sugar cane. And
Sugar
what
cane, yeah.
nothing yet. Time hadn't passed enough. But that's what really started slavery in this country was the freaking British. And then later on, a lot of the people that settled this country came from Great Britain, and then it becomes what we know it as, or what I remember about it. I'm like, really? I said, Trina's like, you didn't know that? I'm like, no, I didn't. I thought we were doing a lot of that or started that. I said, it was started.
No. I'm not making excuses for any of that. But what I will say about it is the French are the first people that went to, damn it, the not Jamaica. I keep wanting to say Jamaica. That's not right. The place where the huge earthquakes happened really bad, and Sean Penn went there and was trying to help. The hell's the name of that town or that country? They went there and brought slaves. I can't remember the name of the damn country.
The Dominica down there, the island.
Wasn't Dominica. It was God, I wish I shouldn't have mentioned that.
You said a lot of earthquakes. That must be California. I'm just.
And they just had another bad earthquake here about 6 months ago. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But anyway, the French were the ones that went there and brought slaves to begin with. They were the ones that started.
The
Slavery has been
slavery's
been around the world in almost every place at some point or another. It's a thing that has been ongoing. It wasn't just America. you know. But I'm not excusing it at
No,
all.
no,
I'm just
that-
saying
you're
it
right.
blows my mind because when I was growing up, I thought we were the only ones that were that cruel to another
Well,
race. But to find
That's
out,
that's all we were taught,
world
bro.
for many years, you know.
That's all we were taught.
Yeah,
We
I
were
know.
taught
Oh,
about
exactly
other-
right.
other-
That's all we were taught, but that wasn't all the truth. You're exactly right. They teach you what they want you to know. You know.
Yep.
I'm on another browser trying to find out the name of that damn country. I cannot believe I can't remember. Give me just a second.
I thought you were trying to get on another live stream.
I gotta go to bed, but have a good night, guys.
All right, Chris.
Randy, Simon, Russ,
Chris,
RM.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Go there, man.
love you, brother. Have a good night.
Good night, man.
Yeah.
But no, I'm sitting there watching this documentary. I'm like, huh? I'm like, what didn't I know that in school? I was never taught that in school. You know, it's like, wow,
Oh, man, they didn't teach that shit in school.
no, they didn't. They left a lot of stuff out, you know.
I mean, like I said, I'm in northeastern Oklahoma. They didn't teach us that.
Yeah, man. You know what? All that shit that happened too. I mean, it's all water under the bridge now. But I mean,
Yeah.
Russ got duped into it just for being on my live. You know what I mean? Like people just started drawing accusations against Russ and fucking me.
Yeah.
It was just a fucking bunch of bullshit. All from we're not gonna talk about it, but we know what started it.
Oh yeah.
Just a fucking bunch of millennials. Fucking millennials.
Also, a
Be
bunch,
right
of,
back.
a bunch of words got twisted. On at least for Russ, you know,
Yeah.
and it's nothing he said was wrong, you know, but they were trying to twist that truth
Yeah.
into a lie, you know.
We all grew up in different areas, you know. I grew up in the South, Russ grew up in the South, Simon's in Texas, you know. Shit. My good friend fucking Anthony. I'm still getting a feedback. What is that?
Mm,
Is that you, RM? You
Find that.
still searching in other browsers?
Yeah, I gave up. I didn't find it. It's on Guyana. It's not in South America. Well, it's not in South America. It's off of Africa, but it's a different section. Shit, I can't find it. I can't.
You said earlier, RM, that you're a Democrat. What does that mean, man?
It means that I got a big ass house with 3 or 4 air conditioners out there running nonstop. I'm not a tree hugger. I do have 2 electric cars that we love driving because the technology is awesome and they're so quiet and they're just like a cocoon that you just relax in. I also have the Suburban because they're excuse me, rock solid 13.5 miles a gallon. I'm not a tree hugger. I guess what I'm saying. I got a fucking safe full of guns. It just
The reason why I ask is because I'm not political at all, and I don't know shit about politics. You know, I guess being where I'm from, they would say I'm Republican, but fuck, I don't even vote, so I can't claim either side.
I understand.
They're both.
But when I hear somebody say Democrat, I automatically think California.
Sure.
Left and right wing belongs
I
to the
understand.
same bird as well. So.
But I'm in northeastern Oklahoma. That's the reason I prefixed all that with that, right?
I don't know. I guess I don't.
You got a lot of Indian in you, RM?
No, I have no Indian, but
Really?
dude, brother. I've had so many people ask me what tribe I'm from.
I gotta take my fire, guys.
When we out here, I was raised here in the country, and the only kids that were out here when I was little was a Cherokee reservation about 1.5 miles from us. So I was raised with Cherokees, and that's all I went to school with. There was 116 people in my graduating class, I think, and everybody I rode the school bus with was all Cherokee, you know, and that was all the people I knew. I never met a black person until I was a junior in high school and I went to Votech.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. And but my experience with that was good because just happened. These guys, there was 2 of them. They were some of those people that everything they said was hilarious, and you could not stop laughing. and so that was my first impressions, right? So I'm like, why are people upset about this? That was my whole initiation into that. Right? But the town I'm in, and well, raised in and still live in, it's a sundown town. Just still is. It's, for a good, bad, or indifferent, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Now back in the 1800s, when we were still, America was still fighting with Indians, trying to take everything. At some point, they took Indians from different states, and they all got sent to Oklahoma. Mississippi was one of them. They sent Choctaw and Chickasaw Indians out of this state. Now, a lot of them returned, of course, over the years, but you know, I know our Indians went there, and probably from all kind of states. And it was like this big, huge reservation, just throwing them all together, like, or whatever. But, you know, that was back then. I guess over time, I don't know. Maybe they didn't get them all either. I don't know.
It turns into a melting pot, right? Like everything else in our country. But well, like everything else in our country, some of it worked, some of it didn't. But what I was raised with was 90% Cherokee, about 10% Choctaw.
Yeah,
and they were very different. But some of my friends' parents were, one of them would be Cherokee, one of them would be Choctaw. Yeah. And I would, even when I was a kid, I'd be like, boy, I don't know how they get along, you know, because they're that different. But that was my experience, and I thought all this was cool. I thought it was all awesome. And then like I said, I was a junior in high school when I met my first black person, and I thought that was cool too, because these were a couple of guys that everything they said was hilarious. So you're just like, damn, these guys are funny. So that was my experiences. You know?
I hear you.
So I guess apparently I was fortunate in my younger days, my younger experiences. I didn't have bad experiences.
That's good. Yeah, my great grandfather on my mom's side, he was full-blooded Choctaw. My grandmother was half-breed. That was her father, you know. Mm-hmm. And then some of my cousins and uncles that used to be alive, they're all dead now. My uncles are my mom's siblings. They're all gone, you know. But, man, you talking about really taking those Indian traits with that olive skin and dark features and dark hair. Like, wow, you know. It's weird how some did and some didn't, you know, but it's because she was half-breed, and my grandfather, he came from England, you know. Yes. So.
Dude, I grew up with a bunch of.
I will tell you this.
I grew up with a bunch of motorcycle riding bikers, dude. Everybody had long hair and dark skin and fucking covered in grease all the time. I grew up with a bunch of fucking bikers. It's hard to say what race I was because everybody was greasy and long hair.
That's calling, man. Seriously, I don't even know what all I got me. They've tried to tell me. They narrowed it down to, I know I got the Choctaw, and I know I've got Scotch-Irish on my dad's side. I got Pennsylvania Dutch, which is similar to German, I think. And I think that's it.
I want to get beer. I'll be right back.
All right.
Shit,
well, I got some British in me too. The UK from my grandpa on that side. His last name was King, King. He was no king. He was a sharecropper.
Yeah. We already talked about this the other day. My last name, remember? Can't nobody figure out where the fuck it's from.
No, man, we're all a bunch of mutts in society.
Just a fucking mutt. That's all I am. This happened to turn out lighter. I'm a lighter mutt than you are.
I could have turned out dark just based. I'm telling you, man. My one uncle, he was so dark complected. His kids were dark complected, and their kids look like. I went out to Houston back in 2010 to visit my family, and one of my cousin's daughters showed up. And I don't know if the guy she married's got a lot of Indian in him or not, but man, it looked like the little Indians were around. Her little girls, they had long, straight, black, jet, coal black hair. They were running around like, good God, those, I mean, they look like full-blooded Indians, but they wasn't. You know, they come from my mom's side of the family, and it's just what was passed on. But it's strong in their genes, big time. I was like, good Lord.
You can see, my little girls. Y'all seen them on lives and shit. Dark hair, dark eyebrows, dark eye. We all have that olive complexion. I think RM's got his microphone turned up too loud.
Yeah, I think it is. The volume on his laptop is real loud.
Yeah, that's I'm saying you've seen my kids before. I mean, they dark hair, dark skin. You get them out in the sun, dude. Everybody thinks they speak Spanish. Like, why ain't your kids speaking Spanish? Because they're not Mexican. We're just fucking.
There's one of them girls I was just talking about. That's my first cousin's daughter, which is my second cousin. That's one of her girls. Just beautiful, man. But they got so many Indian traits. It's not even funny. I was trying to find some more. Well, even that one, you can see the Indian, you know. You can see white too, but they have all them features. Let's see.
Well, I don't know how it is over there where you're at, Russ, but when I buy a gun, it says, "Are you Mexican or Hispanic, black, white?" It's like fucking they put a goddamn number on you when you fucking fill out the application, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if this camera will pick this up. I haven't mowed my yard in 8 years, right? I pay people to do it. Check this shit out. I'm a white guy. You see that?
Yeah.
I am permanently stained from the sun. It never goes away. I look like that at Christmas time.
We call that in Mississippi. We call that a redneck suntan.
Yes, sir. It never goes away.
Look at my hand.
Damn, Sam, I thought you was Mexican. You ain't no damn Mexican.
I'm not the only one.
I'm a white chicken.
You're a white chicken.
I'm a white
I
chicken.
wear FRCs every day with a bandana. Look at my face. I mean, I wear dark tinted safety glasses.
I ain't got no redneck tan, damn it. But I got some
passed away in a car accident, and I went to the emergency room, and well, I don't call it a pastor. That's what we call them in a Baptist church. It was a Catholic priest. I think it was a Methodist. It was a woman, a black woman, but she had a collar, right? I'm not sure what you call that. She asked me, she's walking us all the hallway to the family room to tell us that Dad passed away. And I was right behind her. She turned around and asked me, "What tribe are you from?" I said, "No, ma'am, I'm just white trash." I'm not Native American.
Well, Oklahoma is to be expected, really, because of what I was saying earlier. I would imagine at one time Oklahoma was their biggest percentage of occupants were some either Indian or had a lot of Indian in them, one or the other.
Oh,
you know.
certainly. Yeah, absolutely.
Probably still like that to an extent, I would
Oh, it
think.
is. Well, in the town I live in, people that never seen a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Indian drawing a check, I feel sorry for them, because where I'm at, that's just every day. Because it's so diluted down here where I am, you know, that's normal. That's not a thing, you know.
Right.
Not a thing at all.
Yeah. That's wild.
But here, I don't even ask, you know. It don't, well, like I said, the whole school bus I went to school with was all Indian kids. That was just my normal thing.
Yeah. I always root for the Indians, I reckon, because I got so much of it in my blood. But they were very well mistreated. There ain't no doubt about that.
I will tell you this: I am not one to be. I don't want to say judgmental. That's not the word I'm looking for. When you look at something and you just make a decision,
Yeah.
what the hell's that called? Anyway, Indians. Since I was just raised with them, that's all. That's what the only kids I had to play with. That's who I was raised with.
Sure.
Let's tell you something. When they drink, they do get stupid.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not kidding you. And I'm not being sentimental, but by God, that is 100% true. It's not. That is not. That is a thing.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, and I love to drink. Maybe that's the Indian coming out. I mean, I do get stupid sometimes, but I know what you're saying. They just go off the deep end. Yeah.
What they call that? There's a phrase for it, and I don't remember what it is. But it's true, absolutely true. And I try not to be like that, but that's that is absolutely true. They get nuts.
That's kind of. I've heard that all my life, even through movies. You know, they portray Indians can't hold their alcohol.
Now, firewater.
They turn into wild engines. Yep. You know,
absolutely true. Absolutely true.
My neighbor across the street, Matt, he's full-blooded Indian. I mean, he don't have to have a hunting license. He could have eagle feathers and all kinds of shit. Like he was born on a reservation.
You've had them on your lives shooting guns before.
Yeah, for sure. That's a
boy, howdy.
That's a gun-toed motherfucker right there.
Yeah, I don't get scared about firearms at all. But when Indians have them and they start drinking, it's probably about time that I go home. This ain't no good gonna come out.
I live on a dead-end street right here, and if somebody comes down this street and nobody knows that car, if I ain't got a gun pointed at him, he's got 3 guns pointed at him.
That worries me.
Man, he just got into an accident. I need to go over across the street and talk to him, man. I see he has a rental truck out there, and he got rear-ended by an 18-wheeler, and they said it hurt his back.
Ooh.
And that's a good buddy of mine, man. I love that dude across the street. But he literally is a fucking full-blooded Indian.
What's Lance saying?
Born in a reservation.
Cover. I was reading Lance's comment. Judge of book.
Lance is over there. Lance is over there.
I'm not looking at the comments.
Lance the philosopher.
Did Lance making fun of me?
Probably me showing off my white skin.
Yeah, mine.
I got a natural built-in tan. It's called hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to tell you earlier, Russ, can you comb some of that hair back so we can see what color you really?
Hell, I used to have Ozzy Osbourne up on here somewhere, but he's covered in hair.
I think it's a shave.
Oh my! Look at that. Okay, that face on your arm scared me.
It should. That's the reason I got it.
Believe it or not, man, I'm 65 years old, lived through Pablo Escobar, snorted up half of Peru, and I have no tattoos anywhere. None.
How old are you?
65.
Damn, you older than I am, and no
Yeah.
gray hair that I can see on
Oh
this.
no, well, yeah, it's yeah. There's no light on in this room.
You gotta have
It's-
you got
it's there.
Italian in you or something, man.
It's there. I had German. What my mother and father told me, German and Irish.
German? Okay.
I don't. I
Hell,
don't. Right here, I know you can see that, but there's no lights on in here, so it's dark.
Man,
Yeah,
them guys at work. I told those guys at work. I said, "How do you think I am?" They were like, "I don't know, maybe 50, mid 50s." I was like, "Fuck y'all, 41 years old, motherfucker."
Are you really 41?
41 years old, man.
I'll be 66 the end of November.
I'll be honest with you. In the scope of things, when you think about how much time is before us, you watch all these things on the History Channel, and all that. You see where we're at from 41 to my age 64 ain't shit. That ain't even a drop in the bucket, man.
No, you're right, brother.
If you don't believe it, just wait, Randy. I swear it'll seem like
Yeah.
2 years from now, but it's gonna be 20-something years. You're gonna be looking at my age. And you're like, good God, where'd that time go?
They were talking about my face. They were like, "You got all that white on your face." I'm like, "Man, I was born in 1982, motherfucker."
You're right. You're right.
I'm
Back in the middle.
76.
My two boys, 81 and 83. You're right there, 82.
Yeah,
You could have been my son, Randy.
I might be.
I
Russ.
went to work at the plant in 1982. No, 1981. Sorry.
What's that in 81?
I went to work at the plant in 1981. It was Rockwell International when I went to work there.
Oh, okay. Rockwell?
Yep.
You
I
talking about the
built
people
all
that
kinds
make
of
all
shit
the
that was
like
cool.
Rockwell instruments and air conditioner thermostats and parts?
No, sir. Aviation.
Aviation. Oh,
I built,
okay.
I built the here in Tulsa. We built the payload bay doors for all of the space shuttles. The sections of the space station.
Yeah.
We built all 100 or 101, whatever it was, of the B-1B bombers.
Wow.
I built.
Pretty cool, man. That's
Oh,
good.
dude, I've worked on some of the coolest craft to ever lift off the face of the planet.
Those bombers.
Let me ask you this.
Kennedy Air Force Base.
The Rockwell. I'm sorry, go ahead. Son.
No, go ahead. I'm done.
No, I was just wondering, is the Rockwell I'm referring to related like another company?
Yes, sir. No, same. It's same Rockwell.
Yeah, because it's all dealing with
Rockwell,
electronics and things.
It's kind of hard to explain Rockwell. They're like a
They're
how do I
damn
say
good
it?
brand. I know that.
Oh, dude, anything has a Rockwell name on it. Air
Yes,
tools, band saws. I don't care what it is. It's the best shit your money can buy.
you got that right. I agree with that. Hell yeah.
The Rockwell International built. They bought and sold companies. Basically, is what they did for a business. But the crap they built was the best you could do, which
Right.
is we see that now. We don't.
We use,
That's not. the thing.
I'm an inspector, so we use Rockwell hardness scales.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You can't go wrong.
You're using.
If you need a thermostat for your house, make sure you get a Rockwell.
Yeah, yeah. It's I was very proud to work for them. And when back then, when we left the plant, we didn't take our badge off our shirt, right? You could go anywhere in town and you could buy anything you wanted. They just sign you up. They check your credit later. Nowadays, Boeing bought it from Rockwell, which was a step down, as weird as that may sound.
No,
Because Boeing is an awesome company, but it wasn't Rockwell.
right.
Now it is Spirit Aerosystems. And it's a piece of shit. All they do.
Yeah, I'm also NADCAP and NAS 410 certified inspector,
Yes,
so
sir.
I can deal with
Yes, sir.
I can do inspection on aerospace and defense systems and
Yes, sir. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm an inspector. Yes.
Are you really?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 42 years.
Really? I'm 23 years in. I'm a CWI. I'm an ACCP level 3 across the board. Fucking NADCAP, NAS 410. That's what I do. I'm an ND inspector.
Here's what I can tell you, brother. Just keep doing it. Stay in there. Keep making the money. Take their damn money. Do your job. Don't get yourself in trouble because some shit's hot. Screw that. Just do the best you can. You know how to work it. You know what you got to do.
Yeah.
And just
what I specialize in though is subsea components, and I'm an ultrasound and phased array guy.
NDI. I know exactly what you do. Yes, sir. Yeah. Now I am not NDI. The NDI guys where I work, they make about $2 or $3 an hour more than I do, right? Because they had to go to school. My dumb ass barely got out of high school in 1976, right? So all of my education is hard knocks out there at the plant, right? But I just do structures and paint, bonding, everything except basically the NDI.
So are you NACE certified?
Oh, I've done all that, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went through, God, Friday. It was all of my certs start coming due at the end of the year. Friday, I took 6 hours worth of Boeing ceiling tests. I was so aggravated, and by the time I got out and went to work, my eyes were hurting and I had a headache because I'm old and I don't want to learn anything anymore. It was just aggravating. All of these ceiling tests I used to take just from memory, and I can't do it anymore. I literally have to go on the computer and start search and destroy. Thank God our specs have a search box, and they'll give you key phrases in the questions. Dude, I have to use them now. About 4 years ago, I took my last one off of memory, and the girl that gave it to me, she said, Mr. Carr, I hate to tell you this, but if you'd have missed 2 more questions, you would have failed. I said, are you kidding? I didn't know. I had no clue. And she said, yeah. And I said, well, this will be the last time I take it off memory.
No, I know exactly what you're saying. I'm 64, and Derek is calling me with questions. And I'm like, well, hang on, let me think about it. And all of a sudden, it's just like blank. It's like, what's the old saying? I done forgot more than you'll ever know type thing. It's kind of like,
isn't it? It's aggravating.
Yeah, it's like you start forgetting.
I'll read those questions and I'll go, wait a minute, I know that. And then I'll start thinking and I'm drawing blanks. And I go, you know what? I'm just going to look it up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's age, man. It's just life experiences. Everything takes a toll after a while.
Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Too many.
Yeah. So I used to work for Element Materials Technology, and they're aerospace and defense. And now I'm in chemical plants. I'm in chemical plants, and I'm doing fucking chemical plant work. But I try to tell them all the time, like, like I'm certified to fucking drop a bomb. I'm in here fucking torque and hydro on a fucking a hydrocarbon line, and it's just a completely different industry, So
I'm gonna tell you something, Randy, and this is something you'll remember. And at some point, you're going to use this. When somebody starts questioning you, and they'd say, "Well, that's not the way I was taught," your response to that is always going to be, "How long you been an inspector?"
Yeah. I say it all the time, actually. I say it all the time, actually.
How long you been an inspector? People tell me that well, this is the way it's always been, and I'll say, well, how long have you worked here? I've been here 42 years. Trust me, it's not the way it's always been.
All right,
dude. I started off cranking a source. I started off cranking a source, shooting X-ray. And fucking using X-ray tubes and shit, and then I got more advanced, NDT and all that shit. Got my CWI, got my fucking, and now I'm actually. What did somebody tell me the other day? I'm a victim of my own success.
Oh God, yes.
No, but
I-
You know what I mean?
you're where you need to be, man. Inspecting is so much better than pipe welding or pipe fitting. You know what I'm saying? It's just you're above all that, and the pay grade tells you that too. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah, but I mean, I see.
What I tell people, Russ. People say, "Well, you've been out there a long time. What do you do?" All I do is look at shit. What the hell does that mean? That's what the hell kind of job is that? I'm an inspector.
yeah.
Yeah. All I do is look at shit. If you do something, I go look at it and see if it meets the minimum requirements.
When
If it
I was
meets
a
the
pipe
minimum
welding,
requirements, I'll buy it. If it don't, I won't. And then I am that asshole.
yeah,
It is.
All day long.
It's the way
right.
it is.
Got to be sometime.
When I
My
got my
job as a pipe welding foreman, I had to put their time in. I had to make sure they got paid. I had to do progress. But when I wasn't doing that, I had to be on the floor watching and looking at every weld they made to
yes.
make sure that if when QA or Navy looked at this, it was going to fly. You know, it'd be good. And for the most part, every now and then you get called down there. Some QA guy would find something, you know, and 9 times out of 10 he was wrong.
Mhm.
But every now and then you'll get caught at something, but not very often. Not very
Well, a
often.
lot
That
of
was
shit
part
that
of
you
my
did.
job. It started
A
with
lot of
me, and
shit
from
that
there
you
went to
did.
QA, and from there to the Navy. You know.
Nobody wants to get called down by the military.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of shit that Russ did is also aerospace / defense. So a lot of shit you did at Ingalls, you are working on fucking Navy ships and shit.
Yeah.
You still got to be NAS 410 certified. You still got to have NADCAP certifications.
Yeah.
You know, even though it ain't flying in the air, it's still fucking military.
You guys ever see the AWACS planes flying with the black dome on the top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I used to inspect those domes. Let me tell you something. We do those for everybody on the face of the planet. The only place in the world that remanufactures them is us. So
Really?
I had to deal with everybody. The Saudis, the Japanese, it didn't matter who it was, right? I had to deal with them because we're working on their parts. And when they would say, this isn't good enough, I'd say, here are the minimum requirements. It meets that. If you don't like it, take that up with Boeing / the Air Force. It's not my gig, right?
Yeah.
It's theirs. I appreciate what you're saying. You don't like it, cool, it's your part. But take it up with them, because as far as I'm concerned, it's fine. You know,
Right.
they meet that you got minimum requirements. If it meets that, it is what it is. And that's the same with any of you people's jobs. Any of you guys, it's all the same. Minimum requirements. Does it meet it? Yes or no? That's that.
That's it.
Yes.
So the coolest thing that I've ever done is we did a bunch of CT scans on the motors that unscrewed the fucking nuclear warhead on the Minuteman. You know, it ain't no secret. America has fucking nuclear warheads.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
On the Minuteman, yeah. So we did a bunch of CT scans, and we'd go through. It's like 482 images per motor, and we'd go do the motors and shit, and grade the soldering and shit. And that was pretty cool. That was probably the neatest thing I've ever done with military type shit.
That's
It's
awesome.
too bad people that sell things with motors don't have that done before they sell them to you.
Oh
You know,
my.
So much
Yes.
crappy stuff out there. They're all
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
It's not a secret that America has the Minuteman. Shit, we have them fucking buried all over the goddamn continent. You know what I mean? And the last time they launched one was like 2006, and it was fucking like 7 miles off fucking target. And they were like, well, we got to adjust this. So let's start testing the systems. And
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you guys this. The hardware that we have is the best on the face of the planet. And that is no kidding. It cost us billions and billions and billions of dollars. And it is the best that money can buy. It's better than everybody's.
Wow.
All that crap. I get tickled.
Uh-oh.
Big Brother shut us down.
Shut him down. There it is. There it is.
I get I get tickled about that because I'm thinking, in South Korea, we have 4 B-1 bombers loaded with nukes ready to go at all times. And the world doesn't know that. And I'm thinking that all of this crap that North Korea is doing could be took down in a nanosecond.
Yeah.
But can't do it because it would be ugly on the world stage, right? We can't. But all that crap they're doing, I look at it and I giggle and I go, "Oh man, you look so awesome, but you're not."
Well, I mean, you got to think of the last time we did any nuclear anything. Well, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Think about our fucking technology since then. You think the technology as it is, so we can fire a fucking Minuteman rocket into space right now, and that bitch can sit there indefinitely until something kicks off, and then guidance systems will take that motherfucker where it goes.
You're right. You are right.
That there may be fucking nukes floating around this earth right now. Probably are. I'm just saying. Like the last time we dropped those fucking bombs, think about how backwoods garage engineered they were, and they destroyed fucking 2 whole cities. You think we ain't fucking come up?
Yeah.
We got VR fucking shit now. You know what I mean?
It was ugly, and it was horrible, and it was something we wish we could uninvent, but we can't, and that is what it is. And then I helped build them. Right. When I went to work for Rockwell, I was painting as a painter. Right. The third stage of the ICBM cruise missiles.
Oh, wow.
That's ugly. Every time you paint one of those, you think about that. But I hope this son of a bitch never goes off, because shit's going to happen and it's going to be stupid. Right. It makes you think about it. The B-1 bomber, that was something. They can load it with conventional weapons, and so you didn't feel so bad about that. But an ICBM, no, if it went off, it was going to be ugly. Bad things were going to happen, and made you feel bad, made you think about it. But I did all of that crap, and none of them has ever went off that I'm aware of. Thank God,
Maybe.
Hopefully. They're still there, brother.
You know what? Like you just to reiterate what you said a minute ago, RM. Like all we can do is say this meets the minimum requirements. This doesn't exceed the maximum requirements. I don't give a fuck what it is.
Yes,
as an inspector, I don't know what it's gonna do. This is what I'm testing. This is what my procedure says.
Yes, sir.
Whatever you do with it after I say it's okay, whatever you do with it, that's on you. That's not on me no more.
Not on you at all.
Yes, sir. That's you're exactly right. I go to sleep every night with that, brother. Because as long as I've been at the plant and I'm working buying off parts for Boeing aircraft, every 3 seconds, this is something that shook me, but worse than the military stuff. Every 3 seconds, 24/7, 365, an aircraft carrying passengers that I said was okay takes off. That scares me. Every day when I get up,
but
I hope to God we're something down.
That's kind of like what I did at the shipyard as a pipe welder. And y'all all know when the USS Cole got blew up in Yemen, that was built at my shipyard. And I originally worked on that boat, and a lot of the area that took the brunt of it is where I worked.
Right.
And, but when it can take, all right, you got your engine room. The blast came in where the engines are, number 2 engine room. It came in on these big ass Rolls Royce engines and deflected the blast straight up. That whole deck above the engines went up to the next deck, and that's where the galley is, where everybody prepared food, and it was lunchtime for people. So it killed a lot of people when that happened. But I originally helped build that ship, and then it come back to our same shipyard to be completely repaired, and I'll never forget that. It fell back out.
You got
know,
to see it.
Huh?
You got to see it.
Oh, I got to see it. It's right there.
Oh,
I got to see that rip that went all the way to the kill. That most people just in a big ass hole in the side. That metal, the hull was split all the way to the kill. You can't tell it from a picture far off, but when you're standing right up under it, you can see it.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Now, since we just build parts where I'm at, now the worst we get is a failure of a part. And sometimes it's in flight, but in the last 30 years, it's been nothing that would bring down a plane, right? But we get hate mail. We get hate mail from Boeing with pictures, right? And that makes me feel bad. The new people that are hired, they just look at it and shrug their shoulders and go, you know what? I'm not sure that you people deserve to be here. You don't understand what we're doing. This is not it's a job. Yes, it is. But this shit is important. Next door they build school buses, right? It's not a school bus. If it breaks, you can't pull over the side of it.
Yeah.
Some bitch falls and people die. A lot of people die. And
I've ran into that same situation in my job because I'm a level 3 and I've been in this game for 23 years now. There's a lot of people that, like, I'll be talking to them, they're inspectors, and I'll be like, I'm class of 1999. They're like, well, I just graduated in 2014, and they're like, on that, fuck it. They're fuck it. We can go out there and inspect that, or fuck it, we're not going to. You know what I mean? No, it doesn't matter. We just got to sign the paper. And I can't fucking reiterate enough, like, this shit is fucking important, bro. This shit's important. So all these chemical plants that are getting built, all these aircraft carriers, all these fucking, what you're doing over there, RM, that, it's like the younger generations are just on that fuck it type attitude, where this shit.
Brother, they don't understand. If something really bad happens, they will come to their home and pull their stamps, and they will arrest them and take them to jail. They don't understand that. They don't get it.
I try when I teach a class and I certify. Now you're a fucking certified fucking penetrant inspection level 2. I certified the, like, man, they, some of these people are like, fuck it. I'm just after that next dollar raise. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I got to be honest with you, brother. As old as I am, I've been in the plant 42 years. I make 6 figures a year, and it ain't enough as far as I'm concerned. That's a whole nother story. It's never enough, but it's is it safe? Am I gonna go to sleep? Can I go to sleep at night thinking somebody's getting hurt because of what I've done? No, I'm not going to do that. I can't sleep.
Hey, Randy.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
You want to see my titties?
Yes.
Oh my.
Yeah. Do they still make those? Those
Yeah,
are brand
man.
new.
I went to their website. I used to wear them all the time, and that's the try.
Yeah.
Whatever. But yeah, titties.
I remember when I was.
Back in the 70s. I wore out a couple of pairs. I finally quit buying them, and I sent them to this. I want some more titties, damn it. So
dude, I remember being in like 4th grade and wearing a shirt that said titties.
Yeah.
It was a titty shirt, and they made me turn that bitch inside out because I was in like elementary school, and I was like, "What? Like titties? These are shoes." And the way they put
with D's too instead of T's, like titties. It's titties.
Yeah, look at the logo. The way they have them, they were like, "Yeah, motherfucker, sorry, son of a bitch." I wouldn't call your parents. I'm like, I hope you have a payphone, motherfucker. My parents don't even have a fucking.
The ones I used to wear had the surgical hose, like the yellowish clear kind of. And now they make them in black and red and different colors. I'm like, no, I want the old surgical. Everything about it, that particular sandal comes from 1973, back when I used to wear them. But the hose is different. And plus, they had little fittings on there these is like you can tighten them up if you want to, but it's other than that, it's about the same.
Have you ever been to the?
Loose normally?
Have you ever been to the Strand? Have you ever been to the Galveston, the Strand in Galveston? Yeah, they got the
I've
Strand.
never been to
over there. Oh, they got the Strand. It's like where all the shops and shit are, and they had a titty shop. You know, they sold titties. That's all they sold. Was,
Well, you know, this company's out of Houston, Texas.
yeah, so the Strand is where they're from. So they had a big shop right there. It wasn't a big shop, but they sold titties.
These come out of Houston.
I had a pair of
when I ordered them.
I had a pair of titties a long ass time ago. I'm a little kid running around like, look at my titties.
Look at my titties.
You're gonna go.
Yeah. I know I'm gonna pull my shoe off and fucking be like, hey,
Kyle woke up.
Look, Kyle. Hey, what's up, Kyle?
Big fine titties.
Got some titties. We got some Speed UTV shit. We said titties.
You didn't hear titties. You heard titties with D's, man. Double D's.
I heard that from the kitchen.
He ran back.
That's all I heard. That's the reason I rushed and came back.
There you go.
God.
There you go, Kyle. Titties. T-I-D-D-I-E-S.
You put him on big screen.
Where the hell did we get those at?
Houston.
Huh?
Russ, one more time, Russ.
What?
Let me put on solo layout. Show off your titties.
Yeah, I want to see my
shit, man. I gotta Google that.
You should be sponsored by titties, Russ.
I love flip flops. That's awesome.
Some bouncy titties right there.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, baby.
That should be you on TikTok, Russ. Oh shit, Kyle.
Trendy. Trendy is
Okay. I gotta ask you guys.
Trendy.
Even if you're running the stick burner, when you use charcoal, what do you use? You use lump. You use briquettes.
Depends on what I'm doing.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I have both. I like my old Smoky. I will go back and forth between lump and just regular briquette.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm using briquette, I'll throw in a piece of mesquite.
Yeah, some wood.
Yeah, some wood. But but that's me. I think everybody does different, you know.
I use charcoal to start the pit. That's all I use it for.
Well, you're using offset, which is all wood. But if you're using a charcoal wood combination, here's what I do. If I'm grilling, I'm talking about a hamburger or a steak, or lobster, whatever. If I'm just grilling, I use charcoal briquettes because I love that flavor. And plus, they don't burn out as quick as lump charcoal on a grill. Now, if I'm using a Kamado style grill, a drum, or any kind of smoker that requires charcoal, I use lump along with wood chunks.
You know, I always put my knockoff Gabby grill on top of the Old Smoky, and I use lump charcoal for that. But if I'm using something like the Old Smoky with the lid on it, I use a lump. So you're right. There's this.
Yeah,
situation.
Normally, to put it simply, I grill with charcoal briquettes. I smoke. If my smoker requires charcoal wood combination, then I'm smoking with lump and wood. If not, I'm using charcoal briquettes just for straight up grilling.
Yeah.
And parts better flavor.
I gotta say, I got a whole bunch of different cookers. I do not have an offset at all. But I gotta say, if somebody's using a Kamado style cooker, you can't use regular old Kingsford. It'll ash up and the damn fire will go out and it'll be a big ass mess.
You gotta use lump. Yeah.
Exactly. Now I've got a let's see. I've got pasty bake. Okay, so you crank the firebox up and down.
Right.
I use Kingsford Blue Bag in that son of a bitch because that's how I control my temperature. All the acid everybody complains about.
Yeah.
I can lower that firebox down on top of it, and it controls that temperature.
Yeah.
When I'm using a Weber kettle, no, I'll use Kingsford or
lump. I've done both.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
because you can just control it. You can do whatever you want, right?
Yep.
So I just, when people throw that question out there, I just always feel like it's loaded right off the bat, right?
Yeah, I do both. It really depends on what I'm
absolutely.
cooking and stuff like that. You know, just if I just need heat, let's say I'm heating up a griddle, then
BTUs.
I'll use charcoal briquettes normally because they do last longer than what the lump will, and they're more even heat. You know, it just depends.
You know, I won't even go as far as say they last longer. What I will say, 100% every time, is they're consistent every time, and they will do the same thing every time. You want to be consistent, that's what you use.
Yeah,
you can use B&B, you can use Kingsford. I don't care what you use. If it's a briquette, it will do the same thing every time.
It's got a consistent burn on it, and you can once you get used to that, you can really just dial in any cook. You know,
I've had I had 4 bags of Hasty Bake lump. Can't remember who it's made by. Out in my shop for like 8 years. I started using it at the beginning of the summer, trying to get rid of it. I still have 1 full bag. The last bag, I was using it in a kettle, 22-inch kettle, and I went and dumped out my kettle, and there was 2 big ass pieces of concrete.
Oh yeah.
And I went, really? I've never seen that with Kingsford. Nobody, everybody complains about Kingsford. It just never happened, you know. And it didn't affect my cook. It was fine. But the next week, a week later or so, I went back, cleaned it out, and here this shit was. And I went, what happened here? And it freaked me out. I took pictures of it.
I've never found nothing in Kingsford bags, but I've found a lot of crap in lump charcoal bags.
Yes, sir. That's what this was. Hasty Bake lump.
Oh, it was lump. Okay.
Yeah. It freaked me out. Kingsford, no, man. It's the same.
Yeah, it's always Kingsford.
It is what it is. It creates a bunch of ash. Yes, absolutely. That's true. Does it smell bad in the nights? Absolutely. But if you're putting your food on there while the white smoke's still rolling, that's on you.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
I found some shit that's fucking bag roll that look like a 4x4.
If you take lump charcoal and put it in a chimney and set it, if you can't get to it right away, that stuff burns up in a hurry. Compared,
you are right about that. Yes,
so
that's true.
Yeah, so anything I use lump in is going to be very efficient. First off, it's going to be a smoker, you know, of some sort. It's not going to be an open pit, you know, like my Pits and Spits adjustable grill. I have used lump just because we had a little bit left. Don't get me wrong, I will use it if that's all we got, but it don't last as long. You got to restoke it more often.
In my experience, it doesn't.
Hey RM, are you using Tiger McCool fire cups?
No, sir. I just light it up in I light it up in an old-fashioned chimney with some paper stuff under it.
If you're not using fire cups, I gotta take you off the fucking panel. I'm just joking.
I understand, brother. I understand.
I finally used this stuff for the first day, and my pizza has got this little stainless steel tray-looking thing. And I took and opened this up. It's got a little cup with it, and you reach in there with that cup, and you scoop you out some like that, and then I poured it in one pile right there where I start my fire at. I lit it and started putting some little pieces of killing on it. Never missed a freaking beat, man. And I forget how many fires that will light. It's a lot. Oh, here we go. Hang
Oh
on.
my God, that looks like a 5-gallon bucket. 3-gallon bucket.
About 3.
Russ, if you're not promoting fire cups,
I'm
you
not
haven't-
promoting them because I've never used them. I can't say they're good or bad.
Well,
I've never had.
what do we need to do to change
Well,
that? Do I need to send you
I'm
some fire
over
cups?
here lighting a Weber kettle with a bunch of newspaper.
Are you using the
Man, I have started my fires with paper towels that I spray with cooking oil, roll them up like a joint, and light them. That'll get it started. I bought God knows how many boxes of tumbleweeds, and just I've used the blow torches. I've used everything there is on the
Look,
sun,
There
but I've
may
never
be.
had a fire cup to try it.
Well, we're
never
gonna change
Send
that
me a
after
T-shirt,
tonight.
but I've never had a fire cup.
After tonight, we're gonna change that. So fire cups are the shit. I don't give a fuck if there's something else better than that. I'm still gonna support my boy Anthony.
Oh, I hear you.
He's an American company. He's a small company, but he's blowing up. And we're gonna change that after tonight.
I would support him, but I can't honestly support him unless I actually show using them. You know what I'm saying?
Don't worry, we're gonna
I've
get you
never had
some.
one.
We're gonna get you some. RM, do you have fire cups? Do we need to get you some too?
I don't have any, brother. You know what
Okay,
I'm
we
jealous
gotta get
of?
you some.
You know what I'm jealous of, Randy?
What's that?
I'm looking behind you with smoke rolling out of an offset, and ain't none of us cooking shit. I'm jealous. All right? I know it just smells good, man. You know what I smell? Me. I just smell me. That shit smells.
Yeah, I just put some wood in there, so you see a little dirty smoke. I got the back.
No, I see some shit that smells good. That's what I see.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Russ, you don't have fire cups yet, Russ? You've been in the
What?
clique for a while now. You don't have fire cups? You've been in the clique for a while now.
Hey, Randy, check that last.
I ain't got any, man. Never had them. Like I said, he sent me a T-shirt, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, you know, I mean, it's like I'm not gonna promote somebody unless I at least tried it.
Hey,
Okay,
You know.
Randy, are they like an alcohol base? I'm assuming.
nah, hell no. I'll show you one. I'll show you one right now.
But I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you,
Tons
if you sent me 1,000 fire cups, the pits that I've been filming with lately in the past year is
What
your
you do with that little stainless steel thing?
charcoal gas. One or the other.
But these are juniors because this is what I use. But look, that's what it is. It's
Really?
Yellow shot with almond slivers. Man, give me that.
Yeah, something. Yeah, that's not what I was thinking at all.
It's got 3 different kinds of paraffin wax. It's got a tribe mix of some hickory, red oak, and everything in there. You light this motherfucker, this little bitty cup is gonna burn for about 15 minutes at over 1,100 degrees. You can
That's
start
awesome.
wet wood with it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Anthony's got the mixture down. It's proprietary. He ain't gonna let us know. But I tell you what, man, as long as I keep telling y'all to use fire cups and not wet newspaper or whatever the hell y'all using, he keeps sending me fire cups. So
Aerospace wipes. That's what I use underneath my chimney. Okay,
No,
Randy,
man.
exactly what is that stainless steel thing behind you, behind your shoulder? What the hell is it?
that's Old Smoky.
I've not seen that.
You never seen Old Smoky?
No, and it's
We have
short.
videos
and
on our channels
uncomfortable,
with it.
and it looks like it's really low.
Yeah, it's real.
I got 2 of them. I got the big 26-inch, and that's a 20-inch. And then I got a Santa Maria grill that I built that goes on top of it. If you look at my video, I got a Santa Maria grill that goes on it, and I can raise it up and down. It's a knockoff of what they call a Gabby grill. But I've never seen a Gabby grill ever in person.
I have a question for all you guys. Where I live, I'm on a private airport, and there's a half mile. There's nothing blocking the wind, right? I have to get up outside my house to control my cookers. Santa Maria, I'd really like to do that, but I can't control the wind here. I can't stop it. How do you cook on Santa Maria with a 30-mile-an-hour wind blowing? How the hell do you manage that? Can you? Or no? Or yes? Or put
Well,
up a block? I
down
don't
here,
know.
it don't blow 30-mile-an-hour winds all the time. If it does, then you got a storm blowing in. I mean, most time it's just a breeze. I've owned two 60-inch Santa Marias, and I've had no issues. But you could always put a windbreak up to answer your question.
There would be times I would have to do that because I can't stop it. I had a friend of mine. He said, "Mark, your house makes its own wind." You know, it's got a 12-12 pitch, and the center peak of the third floor is like 47 feet, and the wind comes around to the garage, and I want a Santa Maria, but I don't know how to. It would be very seldom I could do that in a calm set, I guess.
Me personally, if you're asking me what I would do if I had one of those Santa Marias like Russ sold Mike Triple B, I'd take that bitch inside.
I understand you. I understand. I thought about buying one of those setups from one of my kettles, right? It's like everybody else with a stupid Weber. I have a bunch of them, right? It's just mandatory. You have to do that. I thought about buying
That's
one of
the
those
Gabby
Santa Maria
Grill.
things for it, right? And just try it, right? I didn't know how I could manage it.
Yeah, that's the Gabby Grill.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
never
some
used
sort of
one.
windbreak.
I built my own version. I built the barbecue pit behind me. The only thing I haven't built is the Old Smokies. Everything else I cook on, besides the Blackstone, I built that.
Yeah,
Well,
Blackstones.
One thing about it, wind normally only blows. I mean, it can change directions, but when it's blowing out of a direction, out of the west, and it might shift to the northwest and then the north by the end of the day. But you either have it on the other side of your house or you have some sort of windbreak in place.
I basically got north or south here. Now, I will say this. I haven't used this thing in 3 years. I have a Yoder YS 640.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And haven't used it in 3 years. Hadn't even been out of the shop. But I'm going to tell you something. The first time I used it, I put a brisket on it. And it was a beautiful Oklahoma day. And about 4 hours into that cook, a storm came in. I had 70-mile-an-hour winds blowing rain straight into the controller, and it did not care. It didn't give a shit. It kept cooking. Every other thing I have to cook on, I would have had to scrap to cook.
Yeah.
It didn't give a shit. It just kept going. The only thing I had to do was keep pouring pellets in it because it kept eating up. So is it a good cooker? Well, yeah, in that aspect, yes, it is. Does it taste the same? Hell no. Hell no. The stuff that comes off my Hasty Bake, it just kills that thing, right? It's not the same.
Is it a Hasty Bake? Is it a Hasty Bake?
For inclement weather? Yes, it is, and I will use it. The next time the weather is horrible, I will use it again. I don't know what to say. I have a love-hate relationship with it.
Isn't a Hasty Bake kind of like a Santa Maria with a lid?
Yes, sir. Sort of. It is, except you don't crank the cook surface up and down. You crank the firebox up.
That sounds like
yes, you're right. Yes, but since it's contained, you can oversmoke the shit out of something pretty quick. And that's cool once you learn how to use it. It's like any other cooker. Once you learn how to use it, it's awesome. But I learned how to cook with that. Then I started trying to graduate to other things. And then it was got that Yoder. I was like, well, this don't taste anything like it does off that Hasty Bake. I can get bark on a pork butt that's from hell on a Hasty Bake. I can't get bark on this Yoder at all. And it was a real learning thing. It was aggravating, to be honest with you. I was sorry I bought it. The reason it's still sitting out there for 3 years without being used.
Guys, I'm just looking at the time. I want to get out of here. It's nice hanging out.
Yeah.
Later, Russ. Thank you for jumping on, buddy.
Yeah, man. Y'all have a good one. Anybody listening, y'all have a good night.
All right.
Good weekend.
Good
Later.
morning, Russ.
We love you, brother.
All right, man. Same.
Later.
Adios. Yeah, so that's, I mean, if you have a hasty bake, and you can, I've never owned one, but I think it might cook like I hate to say it, but like a chud box, right?
Yeah, that would be exactly what it would cook like, brother. It's a direct heat, and then they put a shield over the firebox.
Yeah.
So
we have
they
a
call it indirect, but I don't give a shit. It's still pretty much direct. You can get bark from hell on it, and you got to manage that fire, brother, because it will get away from you. You cannot go to the Quick Trip and get some more beer. You cannot do that. You got to manage that bastard, and it will wear you out. Does it taste wonderful? Yes, it does. Is it a pain in the ass? Yes, it is. And it's really expensive.
That's why I think about my my vertical smoker. It's one of those tall cabinets.
Yes, sir.
It's a pain in the ass for me because I'm in a wheelchair, and I can't.
Yes, sir.
It's hard for me to access the whole pit, especially the top, the real top rack.
Yes, sir.
I tend to cook in the middle rack or in the lower rack. It's a pain in the ass, but it does make pretty good meat out of it. You know.
But everything I cook, I always judge it by the hasty bake because that's what I learned to cook on, and none of it's as good. The taste, the flavor. My Weber kettles, well, they're pretty good. You can't get away from that. That's the reason they're worldwide, and they've been here since World War II, you know. But you have to learn them like anything else. They're the closest thing because you got that direct fire. You can do an indirect on one side of a kettle, just like I can do an indirect with a shield over that fire on that hasty bake. It's pretty close to being the same type of cook. But
Well,
you can't.
I never cooked on one. I never cooked on one before, but I'm gonna tell you right here. Look, see this flag right here. My boy, fucking Bill Purvis with Chicken Fried Barbecue. He cooks on drums. He cooks on everything, and he wins every fucking competition he enters because, yeah, he knows how to cook on especially the drums. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build next.
Fiery desire about it.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna build next. Is I'm gonna build a drum. I'm gonna build a drum smoker.
Now, I would like to have one because I'm sure it would be similar to what I do because it's the same thing. It's just higher up above it. You know, seems like it would be an easy transition for me. Maybe not.
Simon, do you have a drum?
No, I don't have a drum. I have a old school 55-gallon drum barbecue pit that's rotted out. I don't use anymore, but that's what I used to cook on.
Remember that fucking competition we entered? Like we all entered for the Oklahoma Joe, fucking the Old Smoky,
right?
And everybody got fucking Old Smokies. Did they ever say anything about that? Like, I'm not saying that I won or nothing, but I was just wondering if they ever even acknowledged that we did that fucking collaboration.
I did upload my video to YouTube and shared it to Instagram and tagged Old Smoky, and they shared it to their stories.
I didn't even get that.
So that's as much as credit that I got for it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's because I uploaded it to Instagram and they shared it to their stories because I tagged them.
Gentlemen, I'm going to get a beer. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Simon, are you going to be able to hang in there with me for a little bit longer or what?
Probably like another 30 minutes, man, because I am done.
Hey, I'm down with that. If you got 30 more minutes in you, we can make it. We could make it to fucking 4 hours, dude.
Yeah, it's
Just because,
1:30 now, so I'll probably hang till about 2 o'clock. So maybe a little more. But
hey, at 2 o'clock, I love that. Because at 2 o'clock, I'm gonna go in there and wake up Christy and be like, I'm fucking tired.
tag team.
Oh god, yeah, like I'm gonna go tag her in. I'm gonna go.
She gets to go over the live.
The good thing about it is our bedroom looks like a boxing ring anyway. So I'm just gonna run up there.
So Kyle, yeah, my vertical smoker, it's a pain in the ass for me to use, but the lower rack, I have 3 racks. It's always hotter because the fire's right beneath it. But it does come with a built-in water tray, which I usually fill when I do like briskets or a lot more meat. Like, so let's say I have to use 2 racks, I'll fill it with water, and that gives me a little bit of time to mess with the cooking time of whatever I'm cooking, either briskets or pork butts, ribs. If it's getting too hot, I will move the protein to the top rack and just keep moving my proteins back and forth so that everything cooks evenly.
I never cooked with that cabinet before, Simon. So I couldn't help you on that one.
Yeah, well, I mean, stuff that I had to learn on my own, but it's what I could afford at the time.
You start the fire. You start the fire in the bottom of it.
Yeah, it's got a bottom firebox. It has its own door. I use charcoal and a fire cup to start it, and then once the charcoal's lit, I put spits on it.
Dude, I did not fucking use no charcoal on this cook. The fucking pit behind me right now.
Mhm.
I told Christy, I was like, I don't have no charcoal to put in the chimney to start this shit.
Yeah.
And she was like, you want me to go get some charcoal? And I was like, nah, fuck it. And I put a fire cup in that bitch with some wood on top of it. And I went inside, trimmed the brisket, came back out. My fucking smoker was getting it.
Yep.
Then I'm telling you, my shit's sitting between 250 and like 250. When I add a split, it goes up like 275, and then it goes back down like 250. But it ain't fell below 250 at all.
Yeah, mine fluctuates mine cooks pretty hot. Usually, it likes to cook around 300. So I gotta really keep watching it. If I do a brisket, I gotta really keep watching it because it's cooking at 300 degrees all the time.
Yeah, I think to get this pit to 300, I'd have to burn fucking like 6 splits. That's the beauty of a reverse flow. You know what I mean? Like it gets to the temperature it needs to be at, and it stays there. It doesn't go. So if I was trying to cook something hotter than that, I couldn't use that pit. Because to get that motherfucker over 275, you have to be burning a fucking raging fire with the door shut.
Man, since I'm doing charcoal, you want 300, you want 400. All you gotta do is crank that shit up. It's just right there. It's on. You're on it. Get away from it. That's what you have to do. Get away. Right.
Yeah. When I use on my smoker, I do the initial basket of charcoal. I throw that in there. If I use the basket, if not, I just throw the fire cup in the charcoal, which I usually do. And then once that lit, I start adding my splits on it.
Yes, sir. I just throw down charcoal and then start putting big chunks in it. Let me tell you what I bought that I thought I would hate, and I was really sick when I paid for it until I used it. Was a cheap ass char griller gravity feed 980.
Char griller.
Let me tell you something. I keep all my stuff inside because it's all portable. So rusting out and whatnot, it's really not they'll rust out from the heat, but not from the being in it. I was really, I didn't want to pay for that thing, right? I went to Lowe's and I said, this char griller shit is all flimsy and just crap, and it's crap. And I had to order it online because they didn't have one. And I thought, man, I got a bad feeling about this. I don't want to do this. And I did it anyway. And I just kept just sick to my stomach. This thing cooks like a bastard. I don't. People complain. Everybody complains about them or trying to do 700-degree sears and shit. I just do 250, 275, and it's fine. And it's inside, and it will be fine for another 20 years. I really didn't want to admit that. I just knew it was a piece of crap when I bought it. Still thought it was a piece of crap the first time I lit it up, and it works, and it's awesome. And it will give a pretty close to the hasty bake. It's not. I mean, it's an indirect fire, so you're not on that fire, but you can still get bark. Or you're. For me, it's hard to do on that Yoder because it's not. It's over here, and it's the heat's over here, and it doesn't seem to work right. That thing. It'll throw down some bark. It'll throw a smoker in 1/4 of an inch thick on a brisket. It's awesome, and I haven't fired up my Yoder in 2.5 years. It's really cool. I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
I hate to admit, I like this. It's the cheapest damn thing that I own, and it's awesome.
RM, do you follow Brisket Medic?
No, sir.
That's my boy Zach right there, and he did a lot of modifications to that same pit you're talking about. That cheap
980?
Oklahoma. Dude, that motherfucker cooks like a champ if you just do the right modifications to it.
I did the upper shelf extension, and I did the LSS mod for the to get the fan away from the cooker. That extension right there, the flap. Mine's awesome. 2.5 years. It just rocks on. But I do 250, 300 degrees, right? So I'm not doing this 700 degrees and everything's getting stressed out. I don't know. But mine's awesome. It smokes like a son of a bitch. I haven't used my Yoder in 2.5, 3 years, man. And it's a good cooker. It's a good piece of equipment. It's awesome. Hell, it's 1/4 of an inch thick steel. It's a real piece of equipment. But it don't taste like that. Have you use a pellet grill, Andy? You ever use one?
I've never used one, though.
It ain't the same, bro. Can you go? I got a Wi-Fi on my Yoder that I can work from 100 miles away, right? It's awesome. Everything about it is the best stuff, except the taste. The first time I used it, every time I do a cooker, break in a new cooker, I'll spray it down with duck fat, and I'll throw a couple of chicken fryers on it, right? That's gonna season any cooker. So I did the same thing I always do, and I brought them in, and they looked beautiful. They weren't quite as golden colored as I wanted them. I was a little disappointed in that, but they looked nice. And I was drinking too much, so I didn't want to eat. So I went back. I brought them in, give them to the girls. Went back outside and started drinking some more. Come back in to pee. I said, "Hey, how was that chicken?" And they said, "That was awesome. That's probably some of the best chicken you ever cooked." I said, "Well, how was the smoke flavor?" And they said, "Oh, did you smoke it?" And I'm like, motherfucker, right there. That was, I knew this sumbitch wasn't going to get it done. The color wasn't there. I saw that, right? And then chicken or any fowl, you can oversmoke the crap out of it. Easy. It's just dangerous. And then they didn't even taste it. Like, Jesus.
So that little old smoky, it's great for chicken, man. I've done several chickens on it, and great smoke flavor. Cooks well. It's far enough where it's not gonna burn, and there's plenty of space. Oh, mine! I have the 22-inch, so there's plenty of space to move it from left to right, away from the fire. You know. So I love doing chicken on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, that fucking like the old Smoky, that was the original barbecue pit that I ever started on. I remember like I was always burning things because I always just poured fucking charcoal in the middle of it. When I figured out how to do indirect heat, you know,
To the side.
I put a fire brick and I put all my fucking charcoal on one side with a log on there, and I have an indirect heat and a direct heat. That was a game changer. Now, I mean, I just cook with my fucking eyes closed now
Yeah,
because
you don't even think about it now.
I do that with a kettle. Do you ever see Daddy Dutch's Bro and Sear video? Okay,
Yeah.
let me tell you, I never had a kettle in my life. I learned how to cook on the Hasty Bake, and I've done all this other crap at the fucking $2,500 stupid Yoder, all this crap, and I bought a $30 kettle off of Marketplace, and I told my nephew, which was always better at cooking outside than I was. I said, "I'm gonna tell you something, man. These things are sold worldwide since World War II, and everybody uses Kingsford Blueback worldwide. I'm gonna try this." Okay, so we get a bunch of chicken, put it on there. And I said, "This is how everybody does it worldwide, right here. If I can't do this, I ain't shit." Let me tell you something. He told me, he said, "Man, this is the best chicken that I've ever had." I said, "Well, I don't know how to explain this. I did the Bro and Sear, right? And I had the chicken, I had that over here on one side, had the chicken lined up on the other side. And over around the edge of the kettle, that chicken was getting just as dark as the chicken that was over here next to the fire. I did not see that coming, right? Whatever's next to the fire is going to get hotter. That's just the common sense. The way that damn thing's made, it brings it over to the edges. The ones that were in the middle were getting the least amount of heat. It was weird, but it took about 10 minutes to learn how to cook them. Oh, maybe 20. And I thought, you know why? That's why these damn things have been made since World War II, and they're popular all around the world. People that learned how to use them, but you do it. You know, they're awesome and they're easy, and they're cheap. I gave it was a Cattle premium or some shit, $250 one. I gave $30 for it on Marketplace.
$30 for one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then everybody, that was a green one, right? And I didn't want a green one, but then I found out after I got it that green is a thing.
Yeah,
there's
a rare one.
Following for each color apparently on Weber's. Then I always just personally wanted a copper one, and then damn Rick Galindo, he would do his videos, and there would be a copper one behind him. He'd have a fire on in it with some splits. And well, who's behind you, man?
That's the infamous Christy.
Oh my God! Hi, Christy.
Car. First time he's ever been on live.
Hey, Car.
How are you doing, girl?
Good.
I was asking about you earlier. I thought maybe you weren't alive anymore.
She just woke up.
Yeah, I can't deal with that.
You ever see the races where you pass the baton to the next person?
Oh yeah. But anyway, Galindo had a copper one behind him. It just a bottom with some splits in it and a fire in one of his videos, right? And I thought, oh, hell, I gotta have one of them. So I started looking for a copper. Well, apparently there's a thing for that. So I found one about 30 miles from me for $50. It was a year old. I gave $40 for it. So that's what I have. I have two kettles. I use the green one all the time. Copper one's out in the shop covered up. Yeah. They're so easy. They're so cheap, and they are so fun to use. I don't know what to say. It just sounds cheesy, but it's how much you can oversmoke the shit out of something on it real quick because it's small. But the 22-inch damn thing's small. Is contained, and it will oversmoke the crap out of some fowl very quick. You have to be very careful. But it's good. And it's very
Hey.
awesome.
I don't want to interrupt y'all. I know y'all got a conversation going on or whatever, but I got to end this live, man. I got to school her on what to do next.
Sounds good, man.
The
Oh, I
baton.
bet you ain't schooling her on how to do shit, brother.
Well, she knows she knows exactly what the fuck we're
She
doing.
heard me. I see her smiling at me.
Dude,
Give him the
she's
finger, Chrissy. Give him the finger.
give her the FO Kent. The FO Kent. All right, man. Love y'all, motherfuckers. TDO
Love
brothers.
you guys.
Adios. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Later.
Oh, my goodness.